stripe, baby. Fifth stripe, fifth stripe, fifth stripe, fifth stripe, fifth stripe,
Test. Say something in the mic.
Hello.
What up?
There you go. Put some. I know you don't want to mess up your hair, but you can use some headphones if you'd like. There you are. Hey girl. Hey girl. Man, I'm excited. I'm leaving Wednesday. I'm going to Colorado for 5 days.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've never been.
Really? It's mountainous.
Yeah, I heard it's real outdoorsy.
It is. There is outdoors there.
It's outdoorsy.
Yeah, it's not an indoor state. It's not like domed up.
This is not working.
That might be a bit longer.
This is longer. I like this.
Uh-oh, what's up? We're not pulling anything onto the live stream?
No, the audio's not coming in. It was coming in earlier.
Uh-oh. I blame you, Saeed.
Always my fault.
Well, at least until Berto gets here. That weekend. Last weekend. Oh, we live?
We are live.
Oh, geez, man. All right, we're talking about Austin. Man, not people Austin. Austin, Texas. Austin, Massachusetts. Is that what it is? I don't know. All right. Well, welcome to the Fifth Stripe podcast. I believe this is episode 24. I'm your host, Oliver Long. We have Professor Isai here with us. What's going on, buddy?
What up?
Hey. And Zach Marshall working the keys.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, buddy? Give a shout out to our sponsors before we get started here. JetSkiPants.com. 6-month guarantee, always free shipping. Keep your butt covered on and off the mats. Saloon Door. Tasty beverages, yummy beers. You like Saloon Door, you say?
I like Saloon Door.
You
I don't like beer.
He doesn't like beer. I asked him for a beer earlier, and he said, get that shit out of my face unless it's Saloon Door. And I was like, true, I got you. Shout out to ManFeed Pro.
You know what, going back to Saloon Door, you know what in Saloon Door is the best? Is right after training. Just going over there.
Carb load.
Having a few beers. It's jiu-jitsu hangover.
It is.
Cure.
It is. It's
But it might create a different hangover later. But it's a jiu-jitsu hangover.
Well, I mean, that double dock, right? I mean, that stuff is amazing on so many levels. Shout out to ManFeed Pro. If you haven't seen Professor Berto lately, check out his Instagram. Was it Bertino41? I don't know. There's a number in there. I'm sure he's got it posted. Follow him. Find him on the Facebook. We'll get you squared away. But ManFeed Pro, making him look good. Kangaroos are getting jealous. I think he's infiltrated the clan. It's like day 36. They're unaware he's there. But shout out to ManFeed Pro for making him look all buff and ripped. Shout out to CANNIXX as well. CBD isolates, distillates, tincture oils, and rub sticks. I like calling them rub sticks. Make you feel good. Make your body feel good. You use CANNIXX, buddy?
Yeah, I use it on my ankle.
On your ankle?
On my ankle,
Which
yeah.
one?
No comment.
No comment? That's a fighter right there. That's what I like to hear.
No comment.
Always thinking, right? Shout out to CANNIXX. Well, it doesn't really matter because it's better now, right? See? CANNIXX making you feel good, making you back into fighting condition. So get on that. Also, Third Coast Grappling. Thank you for everything. You guys are hooking us up with a nice home here and always got our back.
At the HQ.
The HQ. That's right. You guys should come check it out sometime. We got some awesome graphics up now. I don't know if you can see the fifth stripe that we have behind us now.
Who did these?
Zach did. Actually, he hand painted them.
Good job.
He did a 6-week Bob Ross seminar. It's actually, if you get close, you can actually see there's trees and mountains there, but it's a close up thing. Channeling the inner Bob Ross.
My problem with Bob Ross is he would always go too far. Like, it's good. It's perfect. And then he'd just be like, we need to fuck with this over here. And you're like, no, you don't.
Is that the show on PBS or something?
Yeah.
I remember
That's the show. You could just say the show. Bob Ross is amazing.
I would just watch Teletubbies. That's it.
What? Oh, man.
Which one was your favorite?
The one with the afro. It was Bob Ross. No. Which one was it? What was your favorite Teletubby? Come on.
I don't know.
Look, you don't have to lie to us. Mine was red.
Red.
Is there a red one?
I don't know.
No? Oh, okay.
I know there's a purple one.
Okay. We'll say yours was purple then. How about that? So shout out to the purple and red Teletubbies. Maybe we can get a sponsorship from them. We'll have some happy times going on. We're waiting for everybody to filter in here. It's been a busy night at Gracie, Baja, Texas. So, which is always a good thing. It means good people on the mat, good training, lots of fun being had. But So you got, when we were starting this off, we were talking about you being in Austin.
Yeah, I was in Austin this weekend.
What was going on in Austin besides paddleboarding?
Yeah, I was paddleboarding.
Yeah.
Cool. We don't have enough paddleboarding spots here. I mean, I'm too scared of gators to go paddleboard.
Yeah, those are.
And clearly, you're not going to paddleboarding.
Bro, I went kayaking at Armin Bayou. Is that what it's called?
Oh, fuck that, dude. That's like gator heaven.
I went there, and you can hear them like they'll pop their head up and then.
Yeah.
You know, it was funny. We went, me and my wife did that, and the guy goes, "So if you see any snakes," she thought he was gonna say like, "Use your paddle to like scare them away." He goes, "Just use your paddles and bop them on the head." And she had this image of snakes just like coming in masses.
Like whack-a-mole?
Yeah, she's beating off the snakes with, I shouldn't say beating. She is whacking the snake.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
This is getting better and better.
No, but she was, trying to defend herself from all these intruding.
Fend off the snakes.
Fend off the snakes. And,
I don't think any dude's ever got fended off before.
The entire time. She never asked, like, okay, so she just assumed that she was going to fight to her death with a paddle. And
well, I mean, always be prepared, right? The thing is, if it did happen and she was the only one who's like, fuck, I was ready for this. Yeah.
They told us.
Yeah. Like she paid attention.
Whack them off or beat them off.
They're not going to come back. I'm pretty sure they will. Yeah, it's
Look up for seconds.
yeah.
No, if y'all know any good paddleboarding spots, let me know.
I think Galveston, like, have you ever done? They do ocean paddleboard.
Dude, I just saw something on Facebook today. They said they had a crocodile sitting on Crystal Beach, man. Like pictures of that shit. Man, now you're fucked.
I'm out.
Wait, a crocodile or an alligator?
I don't know, man.
Saltwater crack?
Dude, it was basically a shrunken fucking dinosaur, and that's all that matters to me, man. I don't fuck with sharks and alligators and crocodiles. That's
They get lost, huh?
well, not only that, like if you've been around since fucking like dinosaur age and like you've survived, but like evolution's made you smaller, like you're already badass.
They're grumpy too. You know,
Yeah,
they're
dude.
the old man of existence.
Yeah,
right?
well, you know why they say alligators are always grumpy, right?
Yeah,
That's
I mean, literally, they have the laziest. They're the laziest predators. They sit there,
Hang out.
and wait until something gets so close that they don't have to move.
Yeah, they're opportunists.
Eat it.
Yeah.
That's the laziest. That sounds like a grandpa.
Well,
right?
it's
how a grandpa would have.
it's kind of like energy conservation. Though maybe they're just green. Maybe they're just energy
No,
conscious.
they're just old as fuck.
Yeah, that is true, man. It's like turtles, man, but like angry.
Oh, I saw a bunch of turtles.
Yeah?
out in Austin. Yeah.
That's
Just
wild paddleboarding.
paddleboarding.
You know what's wild is like
pretty sweet.
if you go out. Have you ever floated the river?
Yeah.
Near Guadalupe.
Yeah.
I was doing that one time, and there's a guy, like a group that was going by us, and this guy just like gets off his paddle or his tube, goes under, and then pulls up a turtle. I'm like, who the fuck are you? What is this? Like, you're just going under and chasing turtles? I would be like, I'm not afraid of turtles.
No, I'm scared. No,
But
it's
I'm
like
not picking up
turtles.
a wild snapping turtle in the river.
Yeah.
You know, his friend could be right behind you.
You get a
just
finger
waiting.
off. Yeah.
That dude needs to like sign up to help fight the Ninja Turtles or something. Like he's got a he's like no
probably part
fear.
of the foot.
Dude, he might be Shredder.
He might be.
Was he Asian?
King of the foot? No.
Oh. Well, maybe he's in disguise now. Maybe he's really good.
As in now he's Asian.
Well, maybe he's just Shredder and like you don't hunt turtles that well and like not be a Ninja
You
Turtle
never
fighter.
see Shredder's face, right? You don't know.
He could be he could be blonde hair, blue eyes.
He could be a rat.
Maybe. I don't think so. Probably not.
Most likely.
Wouldn't that be a twist though? If like you took his mask off and he looked just like Splinter, and they're like, "Fuck, it was Splinter the whole time."
Yeah, that'd be a twist.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to was it Mike Laird who wrote that? Come on, pencil that shit in. Give me credit. We'll do a spinoff on that.
What's up with that shirt? What is
This one? Oh, it's Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China. It says it's all in the reflexes.
You guys seen that movie?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
Shit.
Wait, are you fucking
I'm
serious?
serious. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. So any of our listeners who have seen Big Trouble in Little China, which should be all of you, send a lot of hate mail to Professor Isai until he watches it.
Do it.
So first off, Big Trouble in Little China. Shit, man. It's amazing.
We talk about movies again?
We can talk, dude, we can talk about this one. Zach.
Talk about movies that you've never seen.
Yeah, we could talk about this one. So you need to put this on your, I need to watch this shit before I like do anything else in my life.
You got to realize too, it is campy for a reason. Like
It's John Carpenter, man.
Yeah.
It's do you know who he is?
as long as you don't take it serious.
Yeah, no, okay. Anyway, he's 80s, 90s campy horror. I wouldn't even say campy. I guess he took himself somewhat serious for a little bit, and he was like kind of the king of over the top horror, maybe you would say. But yeah, it gets a little campy, but it's amazing. Raiden's in there. Liu Kang's in there, not the real ones, but basically some of the characters Mortal Kombat characters based off of these guys. It's really good. It's got Kurt Russell with the mullet, who is one of the most underrated actors, I think, of the 80s. But it's good. There's a lot of martial arts, a lot of there's like
Not from Kurt Russell though.
well, no, but he does the knife thing. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. Knife thing, and there's some like pinky fighting and stuff that goes on. You'll see it. It's amazing. No, you should definitely check it out. And I'm kind of offended that you haven't, but it's all right. We'll get through it
I need
together.
to catch up on my old movies.
You do, man. I'm just gonna send you random texts at like 2 a.m. and be like,
Yeah, you've
"Watch
seen Back to
this."
the Future, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen all of them?
I've seen, there's the one where he goes
Back to the Future. Yeah,
And there's the one where he goes to the future.
yeah.
And then there's the one where he goes to what? Like, it's like a old
Old West.
West.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was all.
Hey.
That was good. Hey, I like that.
What up?
What about the cartoon?
Oh shit!
Okay.
What was the setting of the cartoon?
What was the
It
setting?
was the Wild West.
Was it?
Yeah. Wasn't it?
Man, I don't know. It's been a while. I've
it was.
aged. I've aged a lot since then, man. Man, I need to get my nostalgia kick back in.
We have to get our shit together if we're ever gonna have the Fuck Your Childhood podcast.
Yeah.
Speaking of
We'll do
nostalgia,
research. We'll do research.
What do y'all think about all these live action movies they're making?
Man,
It's still not live action. I don't know what you're talking
dude,
about.
it's all-
CGI action.
If anything, it's still
CGI action.
animated.
yeah. The less
If not
animated.
more, I think even more animated.
Yeah. The computer animated. How about that?
I mean, how many animated voices do they have too?
Yeah, it's I mean, as far as the Disney stuff, my sister's like 10 years younger than me, so I grew up watching like Disney movies with her and stuff, and they're good and all, but not everything needs a fucking remake, man. It's insane. Like,
Not creative. We're not creative.
did you watch Aladdin?
Oh, yeah, that's badass.
Was it badass? I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen it, Zach?
No, I haven't.
No, it was good.
No.
I can't go to the movie theater, so I got a 2-year-old.
Man, we'll do. I got a 2-year-old. We can take him to movies on like an early ass Sunday or something where no one's there. I mean, I figure between us we could take out a couple of like fat lazy parents, right?
I guess it depends on if it's right next to the gym. Your odds go down.
That is true. But on Sunday, they're probably doing open mat while we'll be watching movies with the kids. Yeah.
No, it's just weird. They're making the same movie over again. Like,
Yeah.
The story was the
There's
same.
no way we've run out of ideas.
No way.
I mean, look, they're making movies now about like making movies.
Yeah.
Once in a time in Hollywood.
Hollywood, yeah.
It's
Once upon a
literally
time in Hollywood or something.
about people making movies just in a different time period. So.
Well, we have like one of the things, especially with like video games and stuff, becoming such huge mediums and like as popular as they are. I mean, people are like professional video game players and stuff. You basically have a shit ton of storylines right there
but
that you can make movies off of.
Well, I get it. So I don't get it in that I'm not like into watching people play video games.
Yeah.
But I get it in that if somebody can spend their entire afternoon watching somebody play football, which is watching somebody else play a game.
Yeah.
Then what is the difference between sitting down and watching somebody else play a game? It's just a different platform, that game.
Mm-hmm.
So, and why do you watch somebody playing football? Because you understand how hard it is and how hard it is to
And you can't
do
do
a
it
strategy.
yourself.
And you can't do it yourself.
Yeah.
But a lot of people that are fans of football are fans because they may have played it or they just understand what it takes to do it.
But you can say the same with video games.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can see that why people can be a fan of watching somebody play a video game, because it might be somebody that's really loves to play, but it's not as good and can respect how good that person plays.
But it's like how poker made it on ESPN. Is it really a sport? No, but it's relatable to the point where people are like, man, I like playing cards with my friends and they always fucking take my money. Let's watch how these guys do it. And then they go and, I mean, they still get their monay taken from their friends, but
Y'all gamble?
yeah. I mean, if I have money, I'll get, I mean, are you asking me out?
I was just asking.
I mean, yeah, I'll gamble your money,
That's a
bro.
weird turn on that question.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, yeah, we can go gambling.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Wait, do you ever go to Lake Charles or anywhere to go gold nugget to put down on some.
I used to go out there with my dad. My dad and I used to make a couple like a overnight trip and everything. Just go sit around and gamble for a little bit, play some poker, and then when the money got low, go play blackjack to fend the rest of the night off.
Yeah, really, like blackjack, you can spend all night.
Yeah, blackjack's like I want to drink. Yeah, I just want some free drinks, keep them coming.
Right.
So yeah, no, I mean I don't really gamble because I just.
Okay, what do you think the perfect gambling drink is? So they're bringing around free drinks. So you could take advantage and get let me get a triple shot of.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But that'll start slowing you down.
That's what I'm saying. So you could get a beer that starts filling you up.
Yeah, dude. As much as I hate to say it, and I hate this drink, like a Red Bull and vodka or something would be good. I hate it for the fact.
You get a little too amped though.
See,
and anger. It's
bad decision.
Yeah, well, that's.
And alcohol, you can get some anger.
I'm not caffeine sensitive. I'm not caffeine sensitive, so I think it would be okay. The only thing I hate about like Red Bull and vodka and drinks like energy drinks and liquor is the energy drink always wears off before the liquor does. So if you start slowing down, the Red Bull slows down before the vodka does, and then you're like, "Ooh, man, that jog I was thinking about doing, fuck no," and then it hits super hard, and you better have Uber.
So I would go with like a club soda and vodka.
That'd be nice.
Think about it. You're
settle your stomach.
You're hydrating as you're drinking, so you can kind of stay at a constant balance. I mean, hours.
That's basically science. So, I mean, that's scientific drinking at its
What about
finest.
tequila?
That's a good answer. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Now, if you're sipping like really expensive tequila, I'm taking shots.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I saw. Where'd we go? Where you were drinking? Where'd we go with Ryan?
Oh,
Preamble. Yeah, actually, went out with Isai and Ryan, and I think Ricky was there. Yeah, Ricky was there. We were out
Ricky
there.
just happened to be there.
Yeah,
he wasn't with us.
Yeah, that wasn't sipping, was it? That was.
Well, no, they were quick.
Oh, there's
sipping.
videos.
Oh yeah, there was videos. You don't remember that? Oh man, I still got videos of your
RNHUB.
There you go. Yeah, we'll send you the link.
Sponsor, or they will be?
Yeah, shout out, hook us up. I actually still have video of your first GBTX Webster location super fight.
Oh
yeah, we had our special referee, Professor Brandon Mullins.
Brandon. So he was refereeing our match with shades on.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. Yeah,
And that was an in-house fight.
Yeah.
Which we talked to Professor Draculino, which he said they've done, but then nothing came up after that.
Yeah, I was the one and only here in this.
Yes. He was
the one and only.
He set the precedence, and we saw what happened. We're like, all right, we're not letting this shit happen again.
So this is what happened.
No names.
No. So we had like this. We had these promo videos, and we would like fake talk crap to each other, and then
it's pretty legit.
Man, people showed up, which was fun.
Like I think there was probably like 20 people there or so.
It was like we used to have open mat on Friday nights, and it was during Friday night open mat, and like a lot of people showed up just to watch. Not even the train; they were gonna watch. And then so we did the match, and I finished it fast.
Then we did 3 rounds. I thought like
decisively.
It was like
quick. You beat them so fast that they were like best 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
no, it was. I think Isai won the first round like quick, and then we're like, all right, we'll do 2 out of 3, and then at the end, like it was one of those was like, all right, let's do a third one, and then it was done. You were a blue belt. This was a blue belt.
I was a blue belt.
Yeah, it was a blue belt super fight.
Oh, so the other person was blue belt too?
Yeah,
blue belt too.
Yeah, it was good.
Fun.
It was entertaining. It was funny. I got the video.
It's on YouTube. Y'all can find it.
Yeah, it is on YouTube. Paparazzi probably.
It's a young me. Yeah,
Paparazzi.
One of those.
Yeah, one of those.
PORNHUB.com.
It's you can find him there. Search for his name. It'll be good.
That's funny. Have y'all heard of you remember when Brazil got beat by Germany pretty bad?
Oh yeah.
I think people would post on Pornhub like the videos.
It's so bad that they're putting it on porn sites for people to watch.
Yeah, young Brazilians. I don't know. They just pick your.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh man.
Germans go to town on young Brazilians or something like that.
Yeah, like that. And they post the whole game.
It's like 57 million views, but like 80% thumbs down. Yeah.
I missed that.
Man, that's
We didn't do another super fight. Who Who should we?
In-house super fight?
Yeah.
Are we?
Some youngins. Some youngins in there.
How's Jack gonna feel about that?
It's fine.
Maybe should we have any? Should we have any eager? Should we say?
Are we matching people up right now?
Let's match them up.
Let's do blues and purples. Let's give a shout out to any GBTX blue and purple belts out there who listen to us. If you guys want to do an in-house super fight, just for fun, for shits and giggles. Well, hopefully no shits, just giggles. No weight. We'll put something together, man. It'll be good. So shout out.
If anybody asks, it wasn't my idea.
No, it was. It wasn't.
We want to see promo videos.
Yeah.
See fight posters.
Yeah.
Honestly, the shittier the better. I want to see your effort into making it look bad.
Watch
I want it to be amazingly horrible, and that's how you'll get selected. We have a very stringent application process.
Yep.
Really, just hit us up and offer us something.
Who should be the ref?
Yeah, we like Pogs. Ooh,
Who should be a celebrity ref?
Professor Brandon.
Again, shades or no shades?
Bring it back.
how about a monocle, or how about a pirate patch? So it's like half shade, half not.
This was like 10 years ago. How many years ago?
This was probably 10 years ago.
That's about 10 years. Oh,
Yeah, he's got to come out of retirement.
yeah, it probably was about 10 years ago.
I think they were like, to bring him out, they were like, we have world champion.
Two-time. He corrected.
He said 2 times.
Yeah. Yeah. He didn't fuck around.
No.
Like
right.
Brandon behind the glasses is the same as Brandon without the glasses. He just doesn't fuck around. 6-month guarantee, always free shipping. So
Don't fuck around.
don't fuck around. But so yeah, no, super fights. That'll be fun getting that going. Oh shit. What's up, Ricky? Hey, we got Coach Ricky, man. How's it going? You look sad. What's wrong?
No, I'm not sad.
You're not sad? No. That's good. I'm glad you're happy,
not
Ricky.
sad.
I'm glad we got happy, Ricky. Oh, now we gotta put a fucking camera on him. Oh,
You don't have to put a camera on.
no, we do.
Okay.
Okay. You fixed your hair, I see. It looks good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's amazing. So what's up, man? You getting here a bit late. You guys have busy. Did everybody show up for their intros?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
But there was two. Unfortunately, there was two who were not 18. So. they had to come back.
All right. So yeah, there it is, man. If you're not 18, bring a parent to sign you up for that free class. We need waivers. We don't care what the state of Texas says. 17 is not 18.
Am I close enough to the mic here?
A little bit
Man.
closer.
A little bit closer.
I don't know. How's he sound, Zach?
Closer.
Yeah, you're good there.
Closer.
You're good.
Closer.
Can you put the mic inside you?
Closer.
Whoa.
You're not close enough.
I'm just saying you're not close. Too close. Back up.
You're too close, man.
Hey, we were talking about
Skibbity.
super fights.
Oh yeah, in-house super fights at Gracie Baja.
Yeah, we're matchmaking.
Yeah, so we did a call out whoever purple and blue belts at GBTX who want to do in-house super fight.
What do you call them? What are those videos you send in?
Like the promo videos.
No.
You're talking about like the
Application videos.
Application video.
Yeah.
We need application.
It could be like a dating site. We don't even want to see you in your gi rolling. Like I don't want to see any
I just
jujitsu.
want to hear you talk.
Yeah, I just want to hear you talking. Like the shittier outfit, the better. I want to see you doing silly things in your outside life, and then being like, "I'm gonna tap them."
Have y'all seen the videos from? I think they're people from Scotland or like Ireland. I forget what they're called.
Because they're all the same.
No, they're constantly moving.
Leprechauns.
No. They're like
Drunks?
they never stay in one spot. Brad Pitt played one in the movie
Leprechauns.
Snatch.
Oh, gypsies. You're talking about the gypsies, but they were
Pikeys.
Pikes.
Yeah, have you seen
Dags.
those call out videos?
Yeah, like the
I haven't
bare knuckle,
seen it in a while.
Yeah.
pikey fight.
They were like
pikes.
gypsies, right?
Did
They
you
were
see?
like
There's a Netflix
Gypsies
documentary.
are-
They're urban nomads.
Like
urban nomads.
yeah, the traveler bare knuckle boxing that they had in Europe.
I didn't know. You said it
That
was
was
on
a
Netflix?
documentary. It's pretty awesome.
No shit?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'll have to add that to the queue. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's so crazy to me because it's just like they put these videos on YouTube.
Have y'all seen the real ones?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you were about to say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about in the movie Snatch.
No,
they had call out videos.
The
I
real
don't
ones,
remember
he
that
calls
part.
them shite in the bucket.
Yeah,
Shite in the bucket.
yeah.
They just show like the name of the title is so amazing. It's like
Is it shite in a bucket? Because that would be amazing.
Davy Jones
Calls out.
to whoever.
And then they fight.
Yeah,
Doesn't he lose?
He loses.
He loses.
Unfortunately.
Davy Jones does?
Yeah, Davy Jones.
How does he lose?
I'm sorry to ruin the story for everyone.
My bad.
Hashtag
But-
spoiler alert.
but
No, there's some headphones there, dude. God. He's like, oh, you want me to drink Oliver's drink? No, Ricky, we put you across the table so you leave my shit alone. Stop touching me.
He's like, you shite in the bucket.
Shite in a bucket.
But yeah, there was the most popular video. I think the guy's name is Davy Jones, but he called the most popular one is a response video. So you go look at the original one, and then there's a second video because the guy responded to his response video, and then there's the fight. And he loses.
So it's almost like a big like soap opera, huh?
Yeah, like it's kind of it's a little bit like Lord of the Rings, a little bit.
Oh,
What?
hold up. So your gypsy bare knuckle call out videos is like Lord of the Rings.
It's a trilogy.
Oh,
So you could have said Matrix. You could have said Indiana Jones. You could have said.
But
There's a lot.
I heard the Matrix isn't really a good trilogy. So Indiana Jones, like
Back to the Future.
but yeah,
Actually, there's 4 Indiana Jones now.
Good callback.
true.
Yeah,
so it's not a trilogy.
There's that one with Shia LaFuck and there's the crystal.
Yeah, that was the fourth one with the
That was so
aliens.
bad. That was so
Aliens.
bad.
But I don't think it was that there were aliens in it because there's.
I think the
some, like,
story was
supernatural stuff and
good.
all of them have had like supernatural stuff. Right?
The story and premise was good.
They found the Holy Grail.
That is true. Yeah.
So speaking of aliens, I saw the movie Alien.
Oh, were you going to tell us about your trip to Area 51 or your planning for this trip to Area 51? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's September.
I didn't know if you'd already started packing.
I saw the movie Aliens for the first time. For the first time.
Have you seen Alien?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Aliens is better.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
It's like in Alien, it's more of a mystery. Like the first 30 to 45 minutes, because you don't know what the thing is,
It's a
as
xenomorph.
well as the
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
But
First one?
in the first one,
They're on a spaceship, right? Or
yeah,
something?
they're on a
Okay,
spaceship. They find
They go to rescue the other crew or whatever. Wasn't it on the first one?
No, that's not the first one.
What did they say in Avengers?
yeah.
What did he say? Was Spider-Man talking about?
Yeah, he's like, oh, guys, have y'all ever seen that really old movie Alien, where he it's like, let's do that, and they blow out the dude. Out into space. Out into space.
They blow the dude. in
They
space.
blow that dude.
Keyword out. They blow that dude out.
Is this?
Yeah.
Jeez,
Damn.
Worse.
Thanks for showing up, Ricky.
I'd like to apologize to the viewers. We've talked about porn.
PORNDHUB.
Man.
But Aliens was definitely better.
I think that's the name of it tonight.
Aliens.
PORN. That'll
Is that
be
what we're
good.
gonna put on Facebook?
Huh?
This title.
No, so
Oh yeah, PORNHUB.
we're gonna have to put some hyphens so we don't actually accidentally hot link that and then get a pop up that's like,
It'll be our greatest downloads. episode.
dude, we should just start uploading the podcast to Pornhub, see what happens. It'll be
Do you know if Professor?
it'll be like 6 dudes.
Brandon's not coming.
No, he's not.
coming?
No.
Okay, maybe. All right, I was gonna save this one for him because he's the ultimate one of this, or not the ultimate, but he's one of them. So nicknames. He is Brandon Wolverine Mullins. You're Ricky Thick Rick. Thick Rick.
You're Ricky Ricardo, if you ask
Pizza
me.
Rick.
We have the Crohn's kid over here.
Okay, I'll take that. I mean, it's shitty, but I think that's how it's supposed to be.
Do you have a better nickname? What else do they call you?
They call him Twist.
Twist
because he's from England.
and then
Oliver
Professor
Twist.
May I
Marcello.
have some more?
That's because of Oliver Twist.
Yeah, and Professor Marcello called me a hooligan. So either of those two are the ones I usually go to.
hooligan.
The hooligan. So yeah, it's either
You're
hooligan or
not-
twist.
Or the Crohn's kid.
I'll be the Crohn's kid. I'm quick off the draw. Like it's
What's your nickname?
it's a lifestyle.
I don't need one.
Yeah, no, you should.
I don't need one.
How about just the Isai?
Oh, we have Grappling Hedgehog here.
Oh shit, bro. We man, it's
I'm Babyface Birdo.
Babyface Birdo, man. Yo, shout out to ManFeed Pro for keeping that dude looking youthful, man. I don't know. No, we're talking about get the fuck out of here.
What?
Flexing ass motherfucker.
You can say beer, Ricky.
Beer. Okay.
No, you're supposed to say Beer Ricky.
Beer, Ricky.
Beer Ricky.
Beer, Ricky.
Shout out to Professor Birdo for showing up late. But
I got the beverages.
He brought
my
some-
lunchbox.
he brought his treasure chest of 30-minute digging. So
How else are the viewers that don't watch gonna know we're drinking beer? They don't hear us ruffling through the
Birdo,
chest.
if they know you, they know you're drinking beer.
That's true.
So yeah.
So, Berto, we're talking about grappling or just like, I guess, fighting nicknames. So what's the craziest fighting nickname you've heard?
Well,
Or the best story where somebody got a nickname?
I still like Big
Oh
Head.
man, we have one at the school. Beast mode.
Beast mode.
Beast mode. Showed up first day.
Had a shirt.
He's a kid, by the way. He's a
Was
kid.
Yeah.
wearing a shirt that had a Wolverine on it. Already like a good thing. And it just said
Wait, Brandon or
not Professor Brandon.
okay, I didn't know.
It had the Marvel Wolverine,
Okay,
not the Gracie Baja
I thought
Wolverine.
it was a Nike shirt.
I thought it was just
a
Hugh
Nike
Jackman.
shirt.
It was a Nike
It
shirt.
was a Nike shirt.
It was like hyper
And
yellow.
it said Beast Mode on it. Yeah.
It was a Nike shirt because it was around the same time that Marshawn Lynch started to like.
That's right. Yeah.
People would say Beast Mode.
Does he like the nickname Beast Mode?
Oh, he loves it. He
Does
still rocks it till this day.
Nice. What is he, like,
he's
37?
It's a Beast family.
Yeah.
I think one thing that's crazy is that like fight nicknames aren't really that common, but just like nicknames, just regular nicknames are more common. But like I'm
not talking about like somebody's name is Michael and his nickname's Mike.
I'm not talking about that either.
Mikey.
I'm not talking about that either.
But Agisa is a good one.
Yeah, so that's a good example.
Agisa's a good one. Yeah.
Right? So
Who? They say it means sloth.
Felipe Pena.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's his nickname.
So apparently he was a lazy boy back in the day. And then Marcelo started calling him sloth.
That picture's floating around of the kids class Professor Mauro's kids
yeah,
class
yeah, yeah.
where he's in there as a white belt. He looks goofy
tiny.
as
He
shit.
looks like a goofy.
Well, he looks like a
kid.
goofy 13-year-old kid.
What 13-year-old doesn't look goofy?
No,
Yeah.
but he looks extra goofy.
Probably Ryan Gosling. I would think.
That's
He
weird.
probably looked goofy as fuck.
Actually, yeah, the Disney shows. That's true.
I bet he had a bowl cut at 13.
Oh no, he absolutely did. He absolutely did. I mean, he was cool. All the cool kids had a bowl cut.
Professor
I wanted a bowl cut
Professor
when I was a
Barada.
kid.
You ain't got bowl cut.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't have bowl cut hair. I didn't know this.
Nah.
Professor Barada, like that nickname is cockroach. That's his nickname. A barata is a cockroach.
Or big head.
So we've
Or
talked.
foot face.
We've talked about this a little bit about how like in Latin culture nicknames are just rude as fuck.
Yeah.
Like they just mean fat or like
Gordo?
man, or
Big
like
head.
or like Chino. Like get away with calling somebody hey Chinese guy as a nickname,
Not
but
cool.
Chino is a super normal nickname
And a comfortable
for
pant.
Hispanic people and and good pants.
Yeah, it's like business cash. You could hike to the office.
Oh, don't get Professor Brandon started on Chinos.
Yeah, no,
Stop
it's
talking about it.
We're not. It's we're
That's
glad
when
it wasn't
that's when that hand pointing comes out.
Yeah.
Professor Brand, you know he's into it when he starts to
That
point with
Trump.
all of his fingers.
It's a knife knife's edge finger.
Yeah,
like
but
a throat jab.
it's like slanted.
It's the
you know?
military. I mean,
He doesn't go in
This is
like
what drill
this.
sergeants do.
That's the you're fired.
They don't
Yeah.
point to
He doesn't
you,
do the you're fired.
You're fired.
He doesn't chop. Brandon's like in the middle,
Knife's edge.
nice edge.
There we go.
He's going in for
That's
that
how you
tight
know
Muay Thai
things
clinch.
are getting serious.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, he definitely pulls out the knife whenever he's talking about chinos.
yeah.
No,
He
wait,
started
wait,
going
wait,
about
wait.
talking about different colors,
Yeah,
different stretching.
you know he'll talk about color combinations.
Yeah.
Which
start-
we've learned.
they'll start
Your
talking about
socks
the-
should match your pants. Although guys
no,
have
your-
leeway.
Unless you're
No, he
too
said
tall.
socks should match
Unless
the
you're
belt.
what?
If you're really tall, you shouldn't because it even makes you look even taller.
Oh, that makes sense.
Should shoes match the belt or
Yeah.
the socks?
And the watch.
And
The
wa-
belt, but the
watches.
socks.
Man, I don't fucking know. Socks match the pocket square? What?
No, socks match the pants. Belt matches the shoes.
But guys get the
Socks-
leeway.
Yeah, but
we don't get to
socks don't have to
accessorize.
match the pants.
Yeah, I usually do sock
Especially
tie.
if you're too tall.
I do a sock tie combo usually.
If you're too short,
Like
it
you'll
makes you
use
look
your
bigger.
you'll use your
You're tall.
sock for your tie and your tie for your
Yeah,
sock.
I use sweatpants for a nice like headpiece scarf combo.
That sounds actually pretty comfortable.
If you're
Look.
short, wearing the same color socks as pants makes you look taller.
There you go.
If you wear sweatpants on your head, you look like one of those aliens from Star Wars that has like the. I always wondered what those things are for because they're like wrapped all around. It's like a long, thick ponytail. You know,
The aliens from Star Wars or sweatpants?
the aliens from Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
That look
so
like
they can
got
put sweatpants on their head.
That's probably.
That's why. That's
so
why.
Does that mean they're nude throughout?
Well, no, they do cartwheels and it distracts their enemy, and they're like, headshot. How?
I wonder what it looks like when their head's just flailing like that. Do the tentacles like just whip
Probably like that chick from Fifth Element at the end. Yeah. Oh, blue face.
They're probably the same. They're probably from the same place.
I mean, she was a Smurf.
Same neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, Smurfs are from like what, Sweden or Holland or something? I don't know. Anyway, you guys are too young for Smurfs.
You know, I applied at Men's Warehouse, and when I did, I was 18. When I did, they timed me. I had to find 5 different matching outfits. And they timed me. I think they gave me like.
Was this like a shopper's video
minutes.
game? Was this like?
No, I applied.
For his interview.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Oh, for an interview.
Yes, that's what I said.
No, my bad. Sorry, I was drinking the beer.
So whenever I applied, actually, I was 18. The dude took me and during the interview, he was like, "Hey, I have some cake. It's actually my birthday today." And I was like,
Thick Rick's interested.
Such a Ricky story.
Yeah.
I thought this was
This is
really
such a Ricky
weird,
story.
right? I thought it was a test almost. Like, okay, I know I'm not supposed to accept.
You're like, I can't have my cake and eat it too.
But he
That
was
old
like,
adage.
He was like, "Hey, look, for real, man. Like, it's my birthday. This isn't a test. I'm gonna eat some
He's
cake."
like, I don't got any friends to eat it with
Yeah.
me, so
It's like, come hang out at Men's Warehouse.
He was just like, "I'm gonna eat some cake. You can have some if you want to."
Yeah.
And so
Did he ask for this day for the interview too? Was he? Can you come in on this day for an interview?
When's my interview? Can you be here at 11?
Can
The
you
cake gets
sing
here
to
at
me?
10:45.
Hey, what time does the cake get here? Can you be here at noon?
I bet you want this job.
You like show up. He's like, "Oh, this is so embarrassing." You may as well just sing "Happy Birthday" with everybody else.
Did we have a
right?
party hat for you? Was there a party bag for you?
yeah,
You know where I've seen this?
Dude, his name was on it. It said
where I've
Ricky.
seen it?
Like he planned it.
RMHUB. But
.com.
But what was cool
Nice.
was he told me that I was dressed wrong for the interview. So I was wearing a dress shirt, but I didn't button the top button, and then I had my sleeves rolled up. Like, I looked nice, and he told me, he's like, "Look, you look nice, but."
He's like, I'd hit it, but like, come correct.
He was like, "This is not how people should dress for any job interview."
And then he
right?
dressed you.
No, he just
Well, he had to undress him first.
he ran me.
Pulled out the accessories.
He did that with his eyes.
He ran me through like how I should dress
ran
through
you
the
through?
store. Yeah.
Ricky got ran through.
Damn.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Story of how Ricky got ran
Sorry,
through.
I'm just trying to get the story straight.
But then
true.
whenever we were done, he was like, "This is," I forget her name. But there was another dude in line for the interview, or he was doing an interview with someone else who had a different job title. And
Was he have a second birthday?
no. But he
We're gonna sing twice.
then they put us together and we're like, "Hey guys, all right, y'all have 5 minutes." Yeah, like, we had to
Dress each other.
dress each other. Yeah.
Or you take this leg.
Did you have to lay on your back while he put the pants on you?
Fuck, Ricky, is Men's Warehouse hired?
All right, get your raise your legs. All right, lift your hips.
Did you guys measure inseams for like 37
How
minutes?
did y'all not sue the fuck out of him?
Hashtag me too.
Is that what kept it off of PORTUB?
Our dear host Oliver cannot compose himself. He's having to take a minute.
But
He started sweating. Did y'all see that? He got red.
in all reality, it was such a weird job interview. Like,
Fuck yeah, it was.
you know, one thing that was pretty cool was after I fucked up matching all sorts of clothes, they kind of showed me
How bad you fuck up?
how to. Huh?
How bad did you fuck up?
No, not that bad. But like they taught me kind of some men's fashion stuff.
That you eventually imparted on Brandon. That's where he got all of this.
No, you know what's weird is that
You all right, he say?
Professor Brandon, within the past year, he like, I remember him telling me like, "I'm going to change up my whole wardrobe," and then he did. So
It's like, I'm gonna start like looking nice.
yeah, and it's not that he dressed bad beforehand. It's just that he didn't really care. Like, kind of like how we're all dressed, like shorts and t-shirt.
Oh man, I got my Travis Scott shirt on.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt.
But look,
I have my Elite 713 shirt.
Hey, my girl constantly tries to steal this. I got my over 9,000 shirt.
It sounds like we all care.
We care.
We care.
We care.
So whenever
I bought these at Academy. These are Nike shorts.
I didn't have to fuck anybody for this shirt.
Yeah. Nobody got fucked.
That's sad. That's really sad.
He's like, you guys don't go to interviews?
Actually, these shorts were a gift from one of my gay clients.
Was he happy?
Oh, this is a good story.
No, I mean,
Man.
it's just happened to be he buys me stuff.
You right there, buddy?
Dude, I'm great. I almost spit beer and pee at the same time.
Too
That
bad
was
you weren't
amazing.
here to
You spit pee
tell
and
my story.
peed beer?
Oh, what was it?
Spit pee?
It's on my shorts.
spit
Where I
pee.
got-
Hanging out with R. Kelly? Damn.
Dude,
So,
too old for him.
so you got his shorts from his gay client. That
Like they belong to him?
Were you like, I like those shorts? He's like, here, take
I'd
them.
like to see you with these shorts on.
All right, that's actually true.
He grabbed the wrong shorts in the morning.
He's like, those
I
shorts.
already got the.
Those shorts look good. They look better in my locker.
No, he said he just grabbed the wrong shorts in the morning.
But the sad thing is the dude was still wearing them when he grabbed them.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
By gifting them, he said he let you wear them out of the house.
Is this like the hoodie? Like the same as a hoodie situation?
Was it like a thank you gift?
Let me wear those. Can I wear your shorts? They look really comfortable.
Have you ever abandoned something to like get away from a girl?
A baby.
Yes. Actually, yes.
I think that's the OG answer.
Oh, I mean, nah.
No.
Nah.
So the last chick I was dating, I let her borrow my CANNIXX.
Oh fuck.
Oh man.
It's gone.
So this is
Is it?
recent?
Yeah, it's
Dude,
gone.
so
Damn.
It's gone.
I had to sacrifice the breakup to then break up later. Like I started breaking up with this girl, and my mistake. I was young, and
didn't get the hint?
I did it while we were in her car, and she was in the driver's seat.
Oh shit! Yeah. That's
Yeah, so that's like
rookie.
So
yeah.
did she lock the doors and put the child locks on? She's
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah.
We're talking about this.
Yeah, like
Did you choke her out?
No, I wouldn't let me out of the car. So I was just, you know what? I was wrong. I think we're great. Let's please let me out of the car. No, I wanted to get out of the car.
Yeah, no. She's like, yeah, that's cool because like I didn't want to kill us both right now. That's cool.
And then I just broke up with her, like over phone.
I had
Over
a
the-
friend.
you like hit her dad up. You're like, hey, Mr. Smith, could you tell your daughter I'm done? Like, we're cool.
Actually, I had a good relationship with her parents.
So you probably
She was
should have
fucking
done
crazy.
that. Yeah, her dad would have been like, bro, I feel you. Like, good call. I was
Good call.
like, I wasn't winking at you because I liked you. I was like, you should get out of here, man.
Zach,
Yeah, it was one of those.
Zach, I don't think I've ever abandoned anything, but one time my brother dropped me and my high school girlfriend off at the movie theater.
So he
and
abandoned
we
you.
broke
warehouse.
up at the movie theater, and then
Oh shit! So you're just like.
and then he came to pick us up.
I think
I don't know if you remember.
I think it's gonna be funny.
Was I aware of that? Did this happen? Did I ask
don't
you
think
something? I
so.
think I was completely oblivious.
It's gonna be good
You're
if
probably-
Berto's abandonment story is when he abandoned you at the mall or wherever it was. You guys, did you plan that? Moody Gardens.
Moody Gardens.
Yeah.
No, so whenever
Why you abandon your brother,
broke
bro?
up with her when her dad was still gonna come pick you up.
No, I was picking.
yeah, no, my brother picked me up, and
So I dropped them off at the movie theater. They broke up. I picked them back up after they got done breaking
yeah,
up.
and like when I look back on it now, there could have been better timing for that. just because I kind of egged it on. Like in high school,
it
you could-
is good timing.
well, so not when you're about to have to ride home for 30 minutes
No.
Well, I mean,
together.
You could have left her.
that's when you just look at her from the whole time and just shake your head at her like you.
You should have sat in the front seat.
I did.
Dope.
You had like a
Oh yeah, you called shotgun. Shotgun
Oh,
rules
this is when I had the
apply.
system in my car?
No, you had like the Ford. You had like a small.
Oh, this is when I had the truck. Oh shit! So we all rode on the same.
Oh, it was like a little Ranger or something.
Yeah, it was a Ranger with no backseat.
Single cab?
Single cab.
Beautiful, man.
That's
Stick-
so,
stick
that's-
shift?
That's so bad.
it stick
no,
shift?
it wasn't stick.
Did she
It
sit in
wasn't
the
stick.
middle?
Yeah.
Did you know that he broke up with her?
Man, I cannot recall.
Berto's like, I didn't give a shit about Ricky's feelings during those times.
Yeah.
Well, I think we were just quiet on the way home. Like in high school, I mean, still today too, you can feel when like
Tension?
yeah, you can
Yeah.
feel and so if you're like, hey, what the fuck is wrong?
Did you guys have a good movie or whatever? And you're like, oh, fuck off.
No. Not if he's saying what the fuck is wrong. If I tell the girlfriend that I have tension with, like, hey, what is going on? Right? And they're like, no, I don't want to. Right? Like, you can kind of continue, and if it comes out, Like it kind of depends what.
Bro, disregard
where you're
females,
at.
acquire currency. He'll be good. Invest that shit.
Disregard
Females, acquire currency.
So that's what I did, right? Like at the movie theater, I could sense that we were separating, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I kept pushing it, and then it was like, "Yeah."
She's like, I don't want to do hand stuff.
Yeah.
That's usually a sign that they're like, nah.
You're like, so I got butter on my penis for no reason.
You're like, fuck, dude. Now I got a popcorn fucking bucket with a hole in it. And losing all the
now I have to reach in there. God damn it.
You're like, you're supposed to feed me popcorn. You're supposed to feed. It doesn't matter. Your dick was still on all the popcorn, so you shouldn't be eating any of it, Ricky. That the moral of the story, kids,
If you won't eat it, she shouldn't eat it.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. I mean, don't be an ass about it. Yeah.
Look at Zach coming in with the gems.
I didn't abandon anything.
Man, Zach's
really weird.
Zach needs more mic time. I love it. I love that we now have a permanent mic set up for Zach.
With the gems.
The gems. The zingers.
Yeah, Zach, I feel like you bring up really good questions, and you kind of like.
Hey man, you don't gotta like.
I think he smells great.
You don't gotta Men's Warehouse him right now. All right.
He's like, look, bro. Like, I don't want to interview you, but what's your inseam?
Yeah, those Adidas don't go with Adidas shoes.
No.
I'm like, damn.
He's dressing you. He's dressing you up here.
He's like, you
but
got
undressing
Adidas
you right
lifestyle
here.
shoes with Adidas sports pants. Come on.
You gotta make sure your compression.
Come on,
your
player.
compression shorts color coordinate with your shorts.
I don't know if
I have
that's
a friend
true.
like that.
Oh,
Friend, Nike shoes, Nike shorts, Nike headband.
Yeah, how much? Like,
Watch
how long
all
is
the
this
same
sponsorship contract for? Like, how long is he promised to buy all their shit?
If he wears Reebok, it's all Reebok.
Man,
Oh shit! So he's
It's all.
Yeah,
I can't.
I don't do that on purpose, but if I notice I have like 2 articles of clothing that are the same, and I have like shoes that are also Nike, it kind of pushes me to also.
Look, so you can have
pushes me to
say, a
finish the
Nike
chain.
hat and then Adidas shoes, but you can't have Adidas shoes and Puma socks. You know what I mean? Like they're too close together. You can't have 2 touching things.
You have to have enough
That are
distance
different.
between them to where people are like, all right,
yeah,
that's cool.
Somebody
He might be sponsored by both.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you don't keep them together.
balling out of control.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Like
come on.
like the guy, the freak Greek.
The freak Greek.
No.
The freak Greek.
I'm thinking of somebody different. The guy on Duke that like blew out his Nikes.
Oh,
Zion. And the CEO like flew out to personally to get like his specifications on his foot. They personally like flew the
shoe?
freaking shoe to him.
Dude, they like
flew the
life flighted the blown out
How
shoe
is
to the
that-
hospital.
How is that not like preferential treatment to a college athlete?
Yeah, like they're like, nah, you're not going to get paid, but Nike's got you covered. You know, that's fuck
so
college
I
sports.
think I don't know like about the colleges make millions of dollars and the athletes get zero. Like the college athletes or the colleges paying the athletes is one thing, but I think what they should definitely do, and it shouldn't even be a debate, is let them have sponsorships.
Yeah.
Let them have like be on a commercial, or let them because they can. If you're on if you're a football player, you can't have any outside job, right?
Yeah.
Because a car dealership would hire you for well over your worth just to stand out in front and attract people in. So they can't differentiate between a job and a sponsor. But
So-
if the market is saying you're worth that, then like if I'm a computer science scholarship, so they're paying for me because I'm really good at computer science, academic scholarship. Would the college have a problem with me having a website or building websites for people or
No.
doing
not?
some kind
No,
of
they would
freelance? No.
So I have a
But
question for you.
you're getting a free.
Well, because I think there's a lot of possibility of conflict of interest because like the colleges have somebody make the uniforms, right? It's either Reebok or Nike has a contract with
But that's-
NCAA.
But
to make,
that's what's
with
written into your
professional
contract,
sports,
though.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's no different with professional sports.
But here's my thing. I
but
guess
then it'd be conflict of interest if the school is getting sponsored by, let's say, Reebok, all right? And then the athlete is also
But that
sponsored by
happens
Reebok.
in UFC.
Yeah,
That
that
happens in
happens.
UFC.
That happens all in the NBA. It happens.
They get more money.
But they're getting paid by the UFC
know,
or the
so-
NBA. They're not getting paid by the college. So I think I'm agreeing with you. I just think it would have to be
So-
like a different. It would have to be some kind of sponsor that's more personable to, instead of being like a wide brand
They
kind of.
can't wear Nike cleats, but they're sponsored by Nike. They can be on Instagram wearing Nikes
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Social media marketing.
yeah, whatever doesn't violate what the school does. But I think they should be able to get money outside. And the argument that, well, then they'd be making so much money. My answer to that is, can rich people go to college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I think
if rich people can go to college, then it's okay for somebody to make a lot of money.
Yeah, if they start making over X amount of dollars, charge them tuition. They're no longer on scholarship.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, keep it going.
If they make a certain amount of sponsorship money,
suggested
their
donations.
scholarship goes away. They have to pay to go there.
Yeah. That's
or cut a percentage to the school or something, or to the academic program, like tithing, But I think a lot of the problems with that could happen with that is, what if you have a good college player, right? He's like good in college, got these sponsorship deals, making millions of dollars through sponsorship deals in college, and knows if he gets drafted, he's going to be like a 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th, 12th round draft pick, maybe sit the bench, probably isn't going to carry a sponsorship over because he's not going to be seen in the NFL. Why not be a 14th year senior and keep making millions of dollars?
Well, because if the market will show your worth. So if the market is saying that you're worth, let's say, $1 million a commercial, that $1 million might change, but it's really just in the day what you're worth. What is somebody willing to pay you? So if they're willing to pay you senior year of college or 5th year of college $1 million to do a commercial, but you make it to the NFL and you're not playing full time, you can't get the same amount.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it happens
But
though.
this is the thing.
I mean,
college football, there's a high certainty that you already have CTE going into the NFL.
Yeah.
So how many players get CTE and can maybe affect them later on, but they weren't able to make any money because they didn't make it to the NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, that makes. I think it's definitely. There's definitely like a double-edged sword to it for sure.
Oliver, you bring up an interesting point, like about sitting the bench their first few years, but that doesn't necessarily stop sponsorship money. Like, that's not necessarily a worse idea to go sit on the bench than to play in terms of sponsorship.
There's plenty of people.
If you're doing it for money,
paid for appearances somewhere that aren't really big names in NFL, but they can say so-and-so from the NFL.
Yeah.
But you're also gaining experience and knowledge when you're making that jump from college to the NFL. You're under experienced NFL players and coaches.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about the ones that don't make it to the NFL. They don't get any money. They never got the opportunity to make any money from it.
So I'm looking at the experience in the sport kind of as a little bit different. I'm just kind of thinking of just solely the money side of it, right? Tim Tebow, when he went to the Broncos, he was the highest selling quarterback jersey that year, and he was third string. I think he was third string for a few years, and they took a few injuries for Tim Tebow to start.
So let's put it into terms of jiu-jitsu. So your academy is a school, right? You don't pay as much for your tuition as you do a college because it just doesn't make sense. But you pay a tuition to go to a school. You represent that school. That school has sponsors, but they allow their athletes to have other sponsors that aren't even tied to the school, right? They don't ask for any of that money. So why would it be any different? We're just changing the scale.
That's true.
But I think that's exactly what it is. It's the scale of things.
Yeah, because you're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, which
you're talking about,
because a school can get a lot of money too if their athletes are really good and win a lot of championships.
Mm-hmm.
If you have some world champs in your gym, that brings in money. So you want the world champs.
So I got these schools recruiting people.
So you'll pay a lot of money to bring that in because then they'll bring people into your school.
The
and
kickbacks, really,
money.
yeah.
But the sponsorships are pretty much probably allowed. You can have any sponsor you want, right? But then you have your team as your different thing.
Yeah,
And some people get scholarships for training, right?
Yeah.
So it's just scale, and the scale is the size of the school. Right? College is a lot bigger. They bring in a lot more money. You're talking millions.
It's just a bigger pie. More people want their hands in it.
Right,
so
but
right now the players' hands are not in it. So,
but it's equivalent to none of the jiu-jitsu athletes at a school being allowed to make anything.
yeah,
True.
yeah, I see your point. Absolutely. I just think it just, like I said, the amount of money and the amount of people involved in it. I mean, there's like broadcasting contracts to go with this.
Same thing in jiu-jitsu, right? Yeah. There's broadcasting in the events. Yeah. There's a lot of money that gets paid out in these events.
Yeah.
Now, there might be something worked out that a cut of that goes to the gym, depending on the athlete. But who gets paid first, the gym for the athlete competing or the athlete themselves? The athlete gets paid,
the
right?
athlete
Should be the athlete.
Well, it's
So,
it's
why is it
also
different for a college football player.
I think this is not a
State
big
funded?
This is not a big factor of it, but also it's a team sport versus an individual sport.
Maybe difference between private and like state.
But I mean, there's private schools.
Yeah.
Those athletes still can't get paid either.
Yeah, but it's because they're still like competing under the NCAA like collegiate rules.
Yeah,
right?
the NCAA is another big.
That's the thing.
factor
It's
of
kind
it.
of like the Olympic
Why can't the state
organizer.
pay an
right?
athlete when the U.S. Postal Service paid how many millions of dollars to Lance Armstrong?
Man,
Just drop it.
probably because.
Hey, how about fuck you, Zach?
Probably
How about that?
because Lance Armstrong sacrificed
Stop
a
shitting on my
testicle
point.
for his sport.
Hey, who gave Zach a mic again?
My name's
I'm going
God,
off
dude.
I
Have
mean,
another beer, Zach. Shit.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Zach.
No,
I think,
that's a good point.
I think they
He
should.
just dropped the mic on you, man.
I think they should get sponsorship money. I think they should get like college money.
Yeah, I mean that's the next level. Is like first letting them get paid, have separate jobs or get paid outside of college. But the next level is they're actually getting paid by the colleges to go there.
And can you imagine like a star university athlete like working at a Starbucks? Like that Starbucks would not give a fuck if they came in or not.
Right, yeah, no.
Right? Oh,
Like, yeah.
Kyler Murray, you're here.
Yeah, but if he did
Hey.
come in, they'd be like, "Hey, I'm here," and then everybody would be like, "Fuck, let's go to
they're gonna get
Starbucks,
more
dude."
business that day.
Yeah, it's like a free celebrity endorse. Well, you're paying him, I guess. But
Hey Kyler, the car outside wants a vanilla bean frappuccino. Can you go take it to him?
man, fuck that guy.
The,
is what I would
the
assume.
notion that they're getting an education is a joke because they have different programs. They don't even allow them in harder classes. So, and a lot of them.
Wait, did you
don't
say
stick
they
to
don't
programs.
allow them in hard classes?
Yeah, some school programs will not let you go into like engineering or some kind of.
If you're a sponsored athlete
yeah.
or
Yeah, if you're like a-
endorsed, whatever
If you're
the
a
fuck you
big
wanna call
time,
it.
yeah,
You're a big time athlete. Yeah.
big time.
Big time.
Big time because
Big
they still
time,
have
boy.
to meet
Bruh,
grade
bruh.
requirements.
Big.
No,
So we talked about Austin a little bit, not the person.
That's fucked up, man.
Austin,
He's
Texas.
not even here.
I said, like,
Austin, Massachusetts.
So any good stories from the Austin Open this weekend?
Yeah, who was there? Ricky.
We had a lot of. I was there.
Yeah, we
we
talked
had
to
a
him.
lot of guys win.
He went paddleboarding and saw
Yeah, that's all
turtles.
we talked about paddleboarding.
Some of
We didn't talk
our
about the Open.
We were
at
getting
all.
there. Yeah,
there were kids competing there also, right?
Yeah, there were.
Kids tournament.
Some children.
we had quite a few folks from well, not quite a few, but we had a good amount of people from our school go down there and compete too.
Yeah,
It was good.
Mike Trin got first place.
Yep.
Always a strong showing in Austin. I feel like Austin and Houston, we normally do really well. There's not a lot of GBs in Dallas.
No. There's a
I
couple.
don't-
Last time I did the Dallas Open, I checked today. There was just one, I think, but it's kind of north. Up, it's not really Dallas.
Yeah.
It's like kind of far.
Barry or
It's
something.
like Carlson or
Oh no, I think there's 3 in Dallas. I checked.
Dallas?
Is there Dallas proper? Sounds like a good market, people. If you're a listener, you want to open a gym.
I think you're thinking about Austin or something.
No offense to Dallas, but who the fuck wants to move to Dallas?
I'm just saying, there's a lot of open market right there.
Hey, speaking
People
of
that want
Dallas,
to talk shit about the Cowboys.
Man, I don't want to. I don't like Dallas.
Hey, speaking of Dallas, did anyone see the crane collapse?
The bird is he okay?
No, there was a big crane and
Ralph Macchio?
there was a bunch of wind and the crane fell over. It killed the dude.
What?
Yeah, like some construction company is under a lot of heat because the crane was supposed to be like secured. I mean, granted, it was a huge storm that was rolling by,
Yeah.
but I mean, if
Man,
other things aren't flipping
yeah.
over, I don't know. That just sucks.
So it killed like a worker or just like some rando?
Undisclosed.
Undisclosed.
But
Oh,
it,
okay.
I mean, that's not. I feel like that's just one dude's fault. Like one dude forgot to do one step, and it's just
Maybe.
Yeah. So that seems so insane to me. Yeah, it's a huge, crane collapse, and it's weird too. Generally, a crane like it goes up and to the side, right? But it fell not towards the side that it's leaning, but the opposite way.
Backwards.
Yeah, it fell backwards.
Yeah.
Which must have meant that the wind was strong, right?
Or it's like it just defies physics.
Something at the base messed up too.
Something.
Well, normally bigger cranes have like things that come out on the side, and you get bracketed down.
Support legs and stuff.
Yeah.
Such crane bro science we got going on.
Yeah.
Crane bro science.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's like things that come out, and things that go in, and things that pull up.
See, there's things. There's definitely things. A lot of things.
So if
I just saw how serious you're getting about the crane, and I had to break it up.
No, dude, because I've been around a lot of cranes, even though I have no
Oh,
fucking
yeah?
idea how to work them.
yeah,
But I've dealt with a lot of them.
like recreation, like what's your interest in cranes? Is it like recreational or? No, they're reading each other's texts over
Yeah,
there.
we're reading.
That's cool.
He's
That's a good accomplishment.
showed up
I'm proud of you, bud.
Yeah.
How funny was that? It was my favorite part of Big Lebowski is whenever Jackie Treehorn's on the phone writing on a piece of paper, and then he leaves. And then the Big Lebowski goes up and he draws on the paper, and it's just a picture of a stick figure with a huge dick.
I haven't seen that one either.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I
Man.
Who invited this guy?
Wait, what?
I haven't seen.
Fuck you, Ricky.
I never seen The Big Lebowski?
haven't seen it.
Dude, have you seen Big Trouble in Little China?
We're not old,
I haven't
dude.
seen- no.
We're not old.
Yeah, we're not old like you.
No, you're not cultured, you sons of. Well, no, I don't know your mothers. They might be. You sons of. You guys are just uncultured, all right? I'm not here to talk about anybody else, but you guys are uncultured. Watch Big
Us
Trouble.
guys, like the brown guys?
You guys.
The brown guys?
Just because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
from England.
Oh,
You think
yeah.
just 'cause you're
Point
from
at the
England-
foreigner.
Yeah,
Point
yeah,
at the
you're so
foreigner.
fucking
You're so
cultured.
cool.
Fucking
I have an
Jingo.
idea. Once we get this TV that's down here mounted,
Oh, movie
we'll
night.
do a
You're gonna-
podcast movie night.
You're gonna mount.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah, we'll
good.
do like a fight companion, but a
Ricky's
movie
getting
companion.
excited over there. It'll be a girl TV, Ricky.
You're gonna
Calm
mount
down.
the TV.
No, I got a TV right here, and I got a mount right over here.
That is true.
Mount it right here.
And I've got
4 points.
I've got an extra fire stick at the house.
You should put 4 points on top
Look,
of
what
it.
we'll do is we'll
have a
do
something like this.
a movie companion
Yeah.
podcast, so that people at home that want to watch the movie and listen in at the same time, they can.
It'll
be- hey,
It'll be like listening to it's like
we'll do it like old movies, like
it's like Dark Side of the Moon and Wizard of Oz. If you start our podcast and the movie
not
at the
like
same time, it syncs
Godfather-
up.
Yeah, not like the Godfather.
So it's like when you get the extra edition and you have like the walkthrough from the
commentary.
director.
Yeah.
But this is just commentary from people that you don't fucking know.
It's like it's
that
mystery
don't matter.
science.
no, it's these old
we
movies
don't
that people
matter.
know that
Look,
you
hey,
motherfuckers have
hey,
never seen.
Zach,
This
Zach,
is genius.
Zach,
No, it's
hold
not.
up. No, time out, Zach. Why don't we just invite them onto the other one? Let's calm down.
No,
You're
it'll
giving
be
away
like,
too much info right now.
Start the other one.
We're okay.
It'll be
you
like
guys will be
going-
guests.
Going on a date with
Zach.
one of those annoying girls that doesn't shut up during the movie.
That's true. It would suck for.
Yeah, but we're interesting.
It would suck. No.
It's like
It would
Mystery
suck.
Science Theater 3000.
Yeah.
It would suck for the
But with
people
brown
who hadn't
dudes.
seen the movie.
Yeah, with people that haven't seen the movie.
It would.
Well, yeah.
It would really
and
suck.
you've been to a movie. You're both watching the movie.
We need to start
for
with
the
Toy
first
Story.
time,
No.
And then she's like,
The first one.
No.
So,
Or The Matrix.
I've seen that.
Like, bro, we're watching the same movie. I don't know either. Like, you know?
My wife does that all the time. We'll start watching a show. And she's like, what is that guy? I'm like, I just started watching this
Yeah.
with you. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm
What's about to happen?
I
She's
think
like,
that
I'm
happens quite a bit.
confused. I'm like, I think everyone needs to be confused right now. They haven't told us anything.
That's the start. Yeah.
I have no background info.
Yeah, my
Women are
girlfriend.
always suspect of not knowing shit. You're like, we don't know either.
Yeah.
If
I
someone,
live not knowing most
Solve
of
my
the time.
problem. Yeah, no. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, if someone is like on the verge of dying in a movie I haven't seen, my girlfriend will be like, "Is he gonna die?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
You're like, you will if you ask again, woman.
You know what? That's
Anyway, be nice to your
it's probably a
girlfriend.
good reason why or a good thing that my wife didn't watch Game of Thrones because
Oh,
you get so
man.
you can't watch that show without being like, who the fuck is this guy? Like,
You need like a
this guy
family
was
tree
in
in
the
front of you.
first season 10 years ago. Like,
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
You know what's fucked up though is when they changed actors. Like they have the same guys, but they like switched actors, so whole new faces.
Like
on some of these
Dumbledore?
people.
Yeah.
Like, or no,
Well,
like,
no, that dude died.
Dumbledore did?
Khaleesi's dude.
No,
Yeah,
like,
Khaleesi's dude, and then there was another guy that they did that
Aunt
to.
Viv.
What?
Aunt Viv.
Aunt Viv.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about on Game of Thrones. I was like,
Man,
nah,
Aunt Viv,
bro. Like
Aunt
she
Viv
was in.
didn't look nothing like the other
Yeah.
Aunt Viv. One Aunt Viv was dark skinned as fuck.
Yeah, they were just
Yeah.
like
And the other one was like a little taller.
Yeah, you're
Different
like,
hair.
You're like one looks like she
Fresh
can
Prince.
ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Aunt
like,
Vivian,
what?
bro. Come on.
This here's a story all about how. All right,
yeah, Aunt Viv. No, but then they brought her back, which
Yeah.
was weird.
It was a
Like,
remix. It was a remix. They're like,
I'm gonna have to watch it again. No,
They brought her back.
I'm gonna Netflix.
They brought her back. Are you sure you just didn't see an old episode that day? It was just a rerun day.
Over his face.
he's like, maybe that was season 2.
I'm pretty sure they brought it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Why would they do that? They're like,
Yeah, hey,
you're
remember-
fired, and then they're like, oh man, we made a mistake.
We
Why don't
wanna
you come back over
rehire.
there. Yeah.
Backlash. People do that all the
they
time.
did that on
What? They're like, you can't fire a black woman from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
To hire another black woman.
No, there's all sorts of if backlash is if
The black flash.
if enough backlash happens, like things can be reversed.
Backdraft, like the movie Backdraft. That was like.
I've never seen Backdraft.
That has Kurt Russell in it as well, right?
Yeah, and one of the
Shout out to him. Oh, one of the bald ones.
No, it wasn't Stephen.
Was it A, B, C, D, or E? I can't remember. That's usually how I labeled him. Not the one in Biodome, was
Backdraft,
it?
good movie.
Yeah, it was good.
But you're saying Backlash.
yeah.
Yeah, like I mean,
But
I don't know if this is actually how it happened, but it wouldn't surprise me if someone on a show got canceled and then there was so much backlash that they had to bring them back.
I'm sure that's happened at least
Aunt
twice.
Vivian wasn't that pivotal of a character, and the new Aunt Vivian was there for
To
a
you?
while. For a
To
while.
you?
That is true.
And Viv has some valuable lessons.
Bro, she'll always be Aunt Viv to
Like
me.
what?
That thing that she
Don't
did
worry
with that
about it.
stuff that one
You're
time?
not worthy of it, man.
Don't worry about it.
Bro, if it hasn't touched you yet, it's not gonna. Just let him have his moment, all right? So, yeah, shout out to Aunt Viv. Way to make a comeback.
Hey, but first,
Why you don't love
Or
me, man?
did you?
Hey,
why don't you
no,
love
no,
me?
no.
Why'd he leave me?
Why you don't love me, man?
First
That was
things
good.
first.
Don't karate chop me.
First things first.
Dude, he's getting all Brandon with
I know,
this
he's
shit. He's
getting all
like
Brandon.
angled ass jab.
Wait, we keep interrupting him, so he's getting
Sorry.
upset.
I'm sorry, but I'm trying to set,
You're gonna break the microphone.
I'm trying to set Isaiah.
What's
right?
up?
Let go.
First thing first.
Hey, let go, you idiot. These things cost money. Are you gonna buy for a new one if it's broken?
First things first.
Are you? Okay.
Wait,
First
what's going
things-
on here?
Fucking dumbass.
to say rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil?
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
Is that the main
kinda-
guy?
That's from the J. Cole song.
It is now. Uncle Will Smith.
Uncle Will Smith.
Yeah,
No.
he looks like him now. Yeah, what was his name?
Little Jaden?
James? It was James something, right?
Who?
Uncle Phil.
Big fella.
James Avery?
His name was Phil.
Yeah, he died from a heart attack,
His
right?
name was Phil.
He was,
Or was that just
he'll always be Phil to me.
Yeah, he'll
yeah. He
always be
definitely
Phil.
wasn't James Avery because I'm gonna look and make sure that his name wasn't James. Maybe it is James Avery.
Oh shit, maybe he's the jeweler.
Dude. Did Will Smith?
Have y'all seen Donnie Brasco?
Donnie Brasco? No. I saw Donnie Darko.
Then Donnie Brasco with Johnny Depp and Al Pacino.
No.
This
It's like
is
an
a
old school
good
movie?
Yes.
No, I didn't see it.
So he pretends to be Don the jeweler.
His name is James Avery.
Oh yeah, get your silver from that motherfucker.
Is his name James Avery?
His name
Yeah,
is
dude.
James LaRue Avery.
Bro, you can get bangles and like charms and like things. I don't know what you give him. Yeah, bro, James Avery.
God damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought that sounded right, but I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, dude, Oliver didn't know shit. Fuck that. But you know what?
he's British.
Google knew it.
Is Jeffrey still alive?
Jeffrey?
The butler?
I don't know. Look, you got my get off my phone.
Check his
He's asking you a question
Check his history.
and Googling it at the same time.
He's still alive.
Is he?
Yeah, look at
Oh, the butler?
Look at his Google search.
He's 70.
History.
What about DJ Jazzy Jeff?
P-O-H-U-B.
Is Jazzy Jeff
Shout out
still
to
alive?
incognito mode.
Is who?
Jazzy Jeff.
DJ, yeah, he's still doing fucking hosting parties and shit, bro. He's still
young.
coming
Still
up on
alive?
the decks. Hell yeah.
Or he's like,
Is he the
Will
same
Smith
age as
is.
Will Smith?
yeah.
I think so. Yeah, they're close. They should be close.
Let me see. I'm looking that up.
I think it's so funny he got his ass thrown out of like almost every episode.
Yeah.
It must have been the same scene. They just keep like I'm sure he didn't have to do that 1 million times.
Well,
No, but
He was probably like James Avery, throw me again.
no, he at least had to do it twice because there was one time where they threw him out a different door. Cause
Yeah, it was normally always the front door.
yeah, and
It
so
was
he,
always the front door.
He was like, "Fine, you can throw me out the front door," and he's like, "All right, because you said that, I'm throwing you out the back door," and he threw him out.
I mean, sometimes you
But that
gotta,
would be
you gotta
onto that
maintain
driveway.
dominance.
That's that little patio driveway they had, so he was all right.
Patio driveway, the little U-shaped round, bro. That was a mansion in Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
He didn't have a little patio driveway, dude.
he
He
had
had
a
like-
large patio driveway.
Did y'all
Dude,
see the
a Hardin.
he had an estate.
ASAP Rocky throwing that dude? He's in jail right now in Sweden. He's a rapper. Yeah.
Was it that dude that was walking around following him or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He threw him
Okay,
like that.
yeah.
That's
Dude,
so.
yeah.
Is that why he's in jail?
Dude, he potato
Pretty
sack
much?
tossed that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
All he needed is a door.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm not a fan of the ASAP crew, but that was pretty legit. That was pretty cool. Yeah, he just straight picked him up and.
And that's why he's in jail in Sweden right now.
They jumped him. Yeah.
I guess.
They beat those 2 guys up.
I saw the video. I didn't follow up. So.
I just saw that Donald Trump has been like, "Hey, get my boy."
Dude,
No, is that real? Yes.
I mean, I hope
real.
so.
It's as real as
It's real
Area
because
51, but
Shit. I want
Justin
to believe.
Bieber tweeted to Donald Trump and was like, "Yo, thanks for looking out for my friend, but also it'd be cool if you let those kids out of cages and see their families."
He's like, calm down, Beebs. We're dealing with the Rocky situation, all right?
Hey man,
you know
I
what
can
the
only
problem
deal with
is?
One situation.
No, you know
at
what
a
the problem
time,
is?
guys.
Donald Trump thinks it's actually Sylvester Stallone, and ASAP Rocky means like we need to hurry up and get him out. He's like, I love that movie. That dude had with the crooked mouth, and it's a whole. It's
Crooked mouth.
yeah. You seen Stallone? You seen Stallone?
Saloon.
Hey, are they making a Creed 3? By the way?
Man, I hope not.
Man, I still haven't.
They were. They were decent movies,
I
but
liked it.
I don't think I saw the second one.
It's good.
The second one's where he fights the dude that's way bigger than him, right?
I heard
absolute
the second.
boxing.
I heard the second
Absolute
one was
boxing.
better.
Yeah, the second one.
I think so.
Yeah, so like
Creed.
it's pretty rare whenever the second one is generally better. Like how I feel about Aliens. Like,
Aliens was definitely better than Alien.
yeah, but typically it's the first movie that is like the best one.
Not T2. Terminator 2. Judgment Day.
Terminator 2 was pretty
That's
dope.
T-1000.
Eddie Furlong, bro. Like with his bowl cut. Don't be jealous, Berto. Edward Furlong, who played the kid in T2.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why I wanted a bowl cut.
Yeah, because of T2? Because of Edward Furlong? Man, I just named your muse. You're welcome. Like, that's,
I didn't know that was a white blonde thing. I was a Salvadorian boy that wanted a bowl cut.
yeah. I don't think
Didn't work out.
that would be like a helmet cut for you, bro.
It would.
You got some thick hair.
It would just be like yeah, you're like
Yeah.
a little fro.
Yeah, I don't
mushroom
have.
fro.
Yeah, I don't have thick hair. I had a bowl cut growing up.
I also wanted a jean jacket with matching jean pants.
There is. Oh, you wanted a Canadian tuxedo?
That's in style right now.
That's a Canadian tuxedo, bro. Shout out to Canada.
Canada.
Hey, do you know they drink their milk
Canada.
out of bags? That shit
Yeah.
fucking throws me off
That's
every
weird.
time. But the weird thing is,
That's also in Hispanic countries.
yeah, the thing that's weird though is like they get their bag of milk and they cut the corner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then they put it in a pitcher. They don't pour it in the pitcher.
They put it in.
They put the bag of milk in the pitcher.
You don't want the milk to touch the pitcher.
Apparently. And then
Then you get pitcher
they
milk.
pour it. Dude, I feel like Exhibit invented Canadian milk drinking because it's like we heard you like containers for your milk. So we put it in a bag
you
and
got
a
a
pitcher so
container
you
for
can
your
pour it in your
container.
fucking
Yeah.
cup. What does the milk even do, man? Like oxygenate that shit, dude.
I just read the comments from today's podcast. Someone says, every time I watch or see bits of the show, Isai is never paying attention.
No, that's true.
true.
That's true. Because he's either like taking pictures or reading the comments.
I have...
How many selfies have you taken?
No, 0.
74.
I have slight, what's it called? ADHD?
No,
I have to.
ADD.
yeah, it's ADD. I think
ACDC.
Attention deficit
I do.
disorder.
I do for
ADD.
sure.
Because ADHD is like a hyper version of it. Literally.
I think it's the same thing.
No,
attention-
they're different.
What ADHD?
They're
Attention
different.
deficit
disorder,
hyperactive disorder. Yeah,
I thought
hyperactive
it was the
disorder.
same thing. I don't know.
I
More
think
bro
one,
science.
one means that like you just have trouble paying attention. The other one means that like you have trouble paying attention and you're bouncing off the fucking wall.
Yeah, one means like
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
one
that
means
one.
you can't sit still.
You're oh shit.
You're added.
Like one looks like you're cracked out, like always moving.
Heroin?
What did I say?
Heroin?
So I
Is that
don't
what the
get-
H
so
stands for?
Ritalin is taken to calm the attention people down, but for non-attention issues, it speeds them up.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I took it once. They gave it to me, and
you-
it
You
didn't
mellow it out, or just stay
No,
the same?
I didn't
Man, I heard that's
feel
how
anything.
coffee is sometimes. Like,
Like it mellows hyper people up, and it calms.
yeah, it's like
Or
certain.
calms hyper people up, and it,
Yeah, Professor Drake told me this actually. He said sometimes like coffee makes people sleepy. But
I can sleep with coffee.
Yeah,
Like, you know how they bring out coffee when after you eat your dessert or whatever? I can't do that. I'll be up all night.
Yeah, it's
Really?
my family, like we're Latin, so they're Latin Honduras, and they get like that Mexican bread every night, and then just sit at the table drinking coffee and eating that bread. Yeah,
It seems like you'd be up all night, like carb loading.
yeah,
Dude, it's so funny how people are with coffee and then with whatever they eat with it. So one time, me and Ricky were taking an Uber, and we were just talking to the guy and talking about his routine, and he was like, I every day I have a little coffee, and we were like, do you put any sugar or cream? And he's like, no sugar, no cream.
You're riding around with this psychopath?
He's like, just black coffee. And then he goes, and then I have a little cake.
Yeah.
A little cake with the coffee. And I'm like, you don't put any sugar in your coffee? No, never sugar.
I try to avoid sugar.
But I have a little cake.
Maybe that's why he doesn't put sugars.
he gets it from his cake.
Cake every morning, he might put sugar.
He's like,
double up on that sugar.
he's like,
No,
it's
but you
either
don't
sugar or
understand.
cake. It's
he
cake.
was so adamant when we were like, do you put sugar? And he goes, no. No in the coffee.
Yeah.
It's an offensive question to Uber drivers.
But I have a little cake.
This Uber was in.
I like to
was
spoil
here.
myself.
This Uber was like here in America. It wasn't.
Texas.
Yeah, it was in Texas.
It was in Dallas, huh?
Yeah.
He was here in America,
Sure.
and then you said Texas.
Texas is in America.
Yeah, it's a better country.
What?
Texas is a better country.
We haven't seceded yet.
Again. We
Again.
continue
every day.
We succeed every day.
We're gonna. You're in.
But man, if you start conversations with Uber drivers enough, you will reach some psychopaths.
Yeah, that's why you don't talk to him. And you don't sit up front.
Dude, no. One time,
That's the most psycho.
Yeah, we weren't sitting up front in this.
If you're
in this
sitting
one.
up front.
I was sitting up front.
Were we sitting?
I was sitting up front. I was like, yeah, I'll sit up front.
Yeah, Ricky gets stabbed.
because there are two people in the back.
No, he's like, I just wanted to get to know this
It was
guy.
just Bird on the back,
Yeah.
and you were like, I'd rather sit even with this random stranger than my brother.
Well, I feel like
What's up,
it's-
Brando? I've seen him for a while. What are you up
Yeah,
I
to?
feel like it's more
You.
polite.
No, it's strange.
I think it'd be fun if you called an Uber and then like when they showed up, they're like, all right, get in. You're like, all right, could you pop the
I
trunk?
drove an Uber,
And you just like climbing the trunk.
and as soon as they started getting it, I'd just be like, this fucking guy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, they put stuff
on the front seat.
Yeah, they always put stuff on there.
Yeah.
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 Like flower petals.
Like
and
guys
lit
moving
candles.
purses.
Yeah.
Like,
Did I tell you the story of when we were sitting at Nobi and this guy came up and asked us for change? And my brother was like, yeah, I got some change. And then the manager comes out and says, put your money up, and then goes up to the guy and says, hey, man, you need to leave. You were harassing people last night, asking for money. No, let me finish my story. Harassing people for money. You need to leave or I'm going to call the police, right? The guy leaves. And then me and Ricky are about to leave. This is like probably 20 minutes later. And Ricky goes, man, I think I'm going to go give that guy some money. And I was like, why? He was just harassing people. And Ricky goes, well, I said I would.
Ricky, you said you'd work out with me on Mondays
that's
and
a
Wednesdays.
sweet story.
I'm like, what the fuck? The guy was scamming people for money. He's a bum.
That's a pretty sweet story.
And Ricky was like,
but that's not a
Ricky's
scam.
like,
That's just
I gave him my word.
Ricky, you're a good guy, dude.
Ricky's a man of his word.
Could you take a little bit of that and give it to Birdo? Because that dude's a piece of shit. No, I'm just joking. I like you.
I am. It's
Fat Birdo was cool.
Ricky, can I have some change?
Do you really need change?
I need change in my life, bro.
What'd you get?
What do you have in your wallet?
Are you talking about like Ozarka bottle?
I
full
need
of
it.
change because that's like $100.
Yeah, that is pretty legit. That's vacation money
Wait,
right
what's
there.
$100?
Like a full Ozarka bottle.
Oh,
You know, if you stop pulling an Isai over here and pay attention, maybe you'd understand what he's asking you.
well, so whenever the guy asked me, I had like a few $1 bills. You know,
That's not change.
Did you make him dance for it?
no.
What's
Why
your
not?
definition of change?
Ricky's
Like,
like,
oh, I got a fat stack of hundos in
I guess
here.
change is anything you give back. So it could be dollars.
Could be dollars, right?
But when you're talking like change is like is a physical. You
Jingling, jangling, right?
don't say coins. Do you got any coins?
yeah, nobody says coins.
I don't
got some
carry coins.
coins? Oh man, do you have change?
I have some $1 bills.
It's not $1, bitch.
Dude, if I was a bum, I'd walk up to a dude. I'd be like, "Hey, man, you got change for 100?" He'd be like, "Yeah." I'd be like, "Can I get some of that?" And just
Hey,
not
you
give him
remember-
100
you remember
because now
that
you've
from,
already admitted you got the money.
You remember that from that movie, Scary Movie, where the guy's like, "Can I get $1?" And she's like, "Oh, the man, he's hungry. Here's a sandwich, sir." And then she walks off, and he pegs her in the back of the head. He said, "I said $1, bitch."
Dude, I hate that, man. Like, we used to like go like skate when I was younger and stuff. We'd go skateboard and like ride bikes in Houston at night and shit. And you'd always go to a gas station, get a Gatorade or something. Some fucking like homeless bum or something would like scamper out of the fucking garbage and like walk up. They'd be like, "Hey, man, what's up, man? You got any money? You got any money?" You're like, "Nah, man. Oh, come on, man. I want to eat. I want to drink." And you're like, "All right." So you like go to the gas station, like get them some food and shit. And you bring it up. And you're like, "Man, here's like, sodas and shit. Like I got your burger from McDonald's." And they're like, "Man, I don't want this shit." You're like, "Bro, you just asked for fucking food money, bitch." Like,
You know what trips me out? The people that are asking for like gas. Because I'm always thinking this is a scam.
It is.
I'm always thinking this is a
I fill up the
scam.
thing full of gas.
Because it's always the same story.
Fart on that motherfucker.
It's like I'm on my way to.
It must be something else because you've never gone through with it, right?
No.
Yeah, and so there must be like another step that happens after the
Yeah, because I've never given them money, but they're like
burns down his
they're
ex-girlfriend's
They're
house.
like, and it's normally a sob story, and normally they don't have to go that far. They're like, I just need to be like 30 minutes down the road. I have no money. Can you just give me a little bit of money? But like, it's such a weird setup. It's like, how did you make it to here though? Like, how did you not plan accordingly? How did you make it to this random spot?
Something after I
don't know. I always say I don't have any money and I leave.
Gas, and I was walking in, and then there was this woman who, she seemed like she was hurting. She was like, "Can I get some food in there? Can you get me some food?" And I go, "Oh, what do you need?" And I actually went in, bought her like a sandwich, came out, and she was gone. Or I even said, "Okay, I'll get you something." Go out, come back out. She's gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
she probably thought you were full of shit.
What she wouldn't like stay to just see?
She's used to
time is money, man.
She ran like 100 feet away.
Like I'd like drive off, or I give it to another homeless guy. I go, "Here you go, have fun." So
have this lady sandwich.
Here's a sandwich. Have fun.
Yeah, he's like, "I said $1, motherfucker."
How am I supposed to get high off this sandwich?
So then I'm driving down the street, and she's like 3 blocks down the street. Like she took off as soon as I said, "Yeah, I'll get you something."
Bro, they have stamina, man. Crackheads have stamina. Like they go.
Like zombies.
Dude, they're if you took a zombie and crossed them with like a superhero who hasn't quite figured out their powers, that's a crackhead. Because they're partially dead, but like they
partially dead
on the inside. They're
partially.
Well, that's like to keep them fresh.
Do you, are you confused about the word partially?
Not cilantro dead.
No, not partially.
Wait,
not
how do you
parsley
say,
dead?
How do you say partially?
Partially,
right?
not parsley.
How did I say it?
Do you say partially?
Partially.
Do you say partially?
Partially.
Partially.
Fuck, bro.
How awesome would it be
I say
if we
segmentedly.
convinced him that it is actually partially, and he's been saying it wrong his whole life.
No, you know what's fucked up is that the brown dude's talking to the dude from England. We invented the language. I know how to say
y'all
parsley.
say it wrong. Y'all say it
partially.
wrong over there.
Man,
Queen's English.
what's your can made out of? Aluminium.
No, it's
so
not.
fuck off. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Anyway,
It's made out of.
I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, parsley.
One time,
it's
a
amazing.
homeless dude knocked on my buddy's door, and like he rolled down the window, and the homeless dude was just like, "Hey man, like I'm not gonna lie, I just really want a beer."
he's like, "You want a day drink?"
And
You're like, okay.
And my beer, my friend was like,
And Berto was like, "I got you."
"Yeah, if I had my
Beer of the
lunchbox,
day. We got
go get your beer."
I wonder if that works. Can you
we got Eureka Heights here, or we got a.
Would you like a full pint or a half? You
Yeah,
have
but like a
8
trench
ounces.
coat.
There's. Oh my god! What? Oh, for beer.
For beer.
Oh,
And
yeah.
dick, maybe. Maybe some.
Depends on
There's less selection of dick than beer, but he has both.
Depends on if you're trying to get a job at Men's Warehouse.
That's true. That's right.
Man.
Our next sponsor.
Dude, honestly, I feel
should all be
like
here in
after
suits.
tonight, if we don't get picked up by either Men's Warehouse or Pornhub, sorry, PORN, we need to do something. We need to contact these people. I know one of you at least have an account with one of those websites.
I just surf the comments for good recipes.
Hey,
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
if a guy has a shirt on,
I heard a good lasagna one the other
Yeah,
day.
you're like, I don't make a nice bowl of chlamydia.
Strong lasagna
So-
recipe on Pornhub.
Horrible.
So one time this guy came up to my swim coach. My swim coach didn't know it, but I did because I'm a little perv. Right? But he had on a shirt that just said Brazzers.
Brazers.
And the dude went up,
so innocent.
he went up to meet my coach and was like, hey, nice to meet you. And he shook his hand, but then I was like, I would not shake that dude's.
Yeah.
I would shake the other dude, like the other hand, I mean.
The other dude was
Yeah, the other dude.
the camera guy.
Oh, so you're assuming he's right-handed? Cut the game
Yes,
down.
if he puts his right hand out to shake hands.
Yeah, well, who puts their left hand out?
Besides a child.
If you don't have a right hand, I understand,
That's
but like,
true.
yeah, like,
Nobody does this.
no.
I do it if my right hand is occupied. I don't switch
Why?
because my right hand is occupied.
So
Fucking
switch.
heathen, bro.
I know a guy that is missing fingers on his right hand, and he always keeps it in his pocket.
How much does he miss him?
So I have a
No, I
question.
think all of his fingers.
How much
All of them?
All.
does he miss him all
Okay.
the time?
So he
I shouldn't have laughed at that.
it's actually a fucked up story. He was living up north, like Fargo area, and
You said
he,
some of his fingers, and he said how many? And you said all of
I
them.
reconsidered. And I go, actually, he had 0 fingers.
This isn't a wood chipper story, is it?
But he would always shake with his left hand, and I knew him for years.
Oh, he would backwards like this?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he'd
he'd
shake
go
the
like,
right
what's up?
with the left. He wouldn't
And I
go
was
left to left.
I
He would
literally
force
just
left.
thought that that's how he shook hands for years. And then somebody was like, "Oh yeah, you know, because he didn't have any fingers, he didn't." And I go, "Wait, what?" I didn't. Then I started like remember back. He always had his hand in his pocket, and he always shake with his left hand. I was like, "Holy shit! How did I not know that?"
Probably
It's
because
I'm not.
well, it's probably because you hang out with a bunch of male models who do that pose anyway. They always have that one hand in the pocket and looking sideways.
Yeah.
So you just assumed. I mean, it's,
guess so.
It's natural.
Dude, but this handshake is so awkward, like left to right.
He's just.
Like
he
if you
just
go in for
I
the
think
right.
I think he's just so used to people going in with the right that he just naturally kind
That's kind of
of
cool, though.
turned his hand.
You know, I bet
ready
you if he
for it.
plays basketball, he's probably real good at passing because he can like fake that pass and just.
Gotta do your
I think you
crossover.
go with the
Crossover.
pound. I think you go with the pound. You never shake.
I would.
Fist
Yeah.
bump.
I-
You always go with the fist
If my
bump.
hand's busy, I do a fist bump.
Yeah,
You know
because
what?
nobody's like, oh, you're gonna fist bump.
Y'all ever-
left hand?
Y'all
Nobody
ever
does that.
you ever mutually elbow bump with
Always.
somebody where like your right hand's busy and their right hand is busy, so you just like elbow
Yeah.
bump, but it's like you don't speak about it. You don't speak about it before or after.
The
We just-
worst is
we
when
just
they
Connection.
grab your
Connected.
hand.
This
Like they're going in for the 5, you're going in for the fist.
Oh.
And then both of you are gonna commit. Yeah, somebody's got to commit.
No, so like whenever nobody commits is weird, but whenever you connect like this, I always go I always go paper beats rock, and I just walk off.
Yeah, that's the icebreaker for the awkwardness of a bad.
Or the other
Gonna
way.
do this
The
one,
other
Ricky.
way, if I'm the one that gets the paper, I say I won.
Now, what I do
That's
is
cute.
What I do
Every
is
time
I-
they're like, ah.
I shake it to make it.
Whoa.
Wait, what? All right, so grab my fist.
Like a Polaroid picture.
No,
You're going in for the 5.
all right, so I'll be like, or go for the fist bump.
You do the unders.
Don't ever do that again.
I just say paper beats rock.
I feel like it's more awkward when I have your fist and you shake it. Like, I feel like I should be controlling it, but it's weird that you're doing it.
Things white guys do is retry handshakes.
Oh,
They're like,
I feel really weird
oh,
when this happens.
let's try it
So,
again,
like,
brother.
Go to shake my hand. I feel weird when this happens. People like go for this, but
yeah.
they force it on you.
No, but you have to do this. Like,
hey, that's a meme.
You gotta go smooth. You gotta go like then you go this one.
No, but
Excuse me.
that's a meme recently. Like these hands here. Have y'all seen it?
Yeah.
It's the over the top.
Yeah.
wait, what? What is
The
it?
movie Over the
meme.
Top.
I thought we were talking about Overtop. That is another amazing 80s movie that requires semi-trucks and backwards hats. It's all about arm wrestling.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Arm wrestling.
It's all about arm wrestling.
Just in case anybody doesn't know, never arm wrestle a person next to you because you will break your fucking shoulder. Go look it up on YouTube.
No, I don't
Arm
want to.
wrestle, period.
Dude, this way.
Yeah.
This is when all the breaks happen. Have you seen those videos of people getting their arms broken?
No, because that's just disgusting.
It is disgusting. It always happens in this angle. You always should arm wrestle somebody in front of you.
And I should never
Yeah,
arm
that's-
wrestle, period.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you remember quarters? Did you ever play quarters?
Put them between your
Yeah,
knuckles and do the.
Where, yeah, you have to.
Oh.
You're trying to keep the spinning, and then if somebody messes up, you can slam the quarter into their knuckles.
Bloody knuckles.
Yeah, bloody knuckles. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
Play Bloody Knuckles.
So dumb to play that
It's
game.
super dumb. I played it as a kid.
Yeah, I wonder if they're still playing that game today in like middle schools.
We might.
Kids are dumb, probably.
They're too soft nowadays. They would never.
Yeah.
My knuckles.
Dude, I remember I used to play this in El Salvador, and they had them thick ass coins, and
You got pog slammers.
yeah, pretty much, dude. And the way the spot was set up, where the parents came and picked us up, there was like steps, but at the bottom we would all sit there and just play bloody knuckles. So one of us would be like this, so there'd be a cement backing to it, and you just hole that coin, dude. I'd show up. My mom would be so pissed.
We used to do that with pool balls. We'd like play pool tables.
like smash your knuckles?
You'd hold on to the rail, and you can only like one hand service. So you just like boom, and just crack. Oh my dude, my knuckles were jacked.
That's
for a
different
while.
though, because that's not these. That's like
That's these, yeah. Because you'd hold it like if
Like
you were
that.
smart, you'd get it flattened out. But dude, I had my finger broke a couple times. That shit
Really?
sucked.
From the pool
Oh yeah,
ball?
dude. Because you're holding it, it's just. Yeah, it
Shit,
sucks.
that seems more dangerous.
Well, I mean, it wasn't smart. We
Yeah.
were trying to hurt each other, but yeah, no,
smart.
that shit sucked. That shit sucked.
Quarters was the game that I was most willing to play, actually. Like
The
I
one where you
hated-
bounce into the shot glass and drink.
No, like where you.
Oh, bloody
Fling it at the
knuckles.
knuckle?
Yeah, bloody knuckles.
But I hated playing like. There was a type of bloody knuckles where you actually just try to punch the fist.
So
Right.
that's what I did.
That one sucked because you would feel it in your wrist and elbow too if you got hit hard.
Kids are pretty hard. Like, play fucking hard games. Like, remember Smear the Queer?
Yeah.
Did you ever play that?
Yeah.
Where you just pick up a ball
It's an old people
and then
thing.
everybody tries to tackle that person. If you get tackled,
Oh yeah,
I
we used
remember
to,
that. Yeah.
we used to just call it "kill the man with the ball."
Yeah, we were a little less PC back in the 80s.
we call it Smear the Queer.
Well, I guess because we played it like in school, so the coach would just be like, "You just throw the ball up in the air, kill the man with the ball," and then we'd be entertained.
played
for the
the
rest of
You did that in school?
Yeah, I played football.
Yeah, we play.
like off season,
football,
like
okay,
off season
yeah.
Is it a
football.
recess thing for you?
Well, for us,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't like a
old.
curriculum like Berto made it sound like. Yeah, we'd show up to PE and they'd be like, all right, we're gonna fucking weed out the fucking weak one today. Kill him, I mean, that'd be pretty sweet, though.
Dude,
Dodgeball is a
you
great
get
game.
fucked up.
Yeah.
That game.
That nurse had to dish out so many Band-Aids. It was fucking insane.
This is about to get pretty specific. Do you remember freeze ball?
Yes.
Yeah.
Freeze ball.
Freeze ball was fun.
Badass.
Is that like dodgeball?
What
but
is
like,
freezeball?
It was a game that was played in junior high during football off season where you could not. So if you got the ball, there was two teams. If you got the ball, you kept running until you got tagged. Then you were frozen. You had to either throw the ball, and probably the best thing to do was to lateral it backwards, similar to rugby. But or you could try to throw it forward. It's just as soon as you're tagged, everyone's gonna get in front of you, right? And so you're just stuck. Right, and you can't move. If you move, it's a turnover. If you throw the ball and the person doesn't catch it, it's a turnover.
that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's like slightly more complicated, just tag football or tackle football. Whatever you wanna call it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just thought about this. There's this game Professor Marcelo plays. Oh, we don't play too much with the kids. It's like a. It's kind of like It's kind of like capture the flag, but with jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
I did it once and I stopped doing it.
No,
They play something like that in Kazakhstan, right? Didn't
no, dude. So there's like, so we
like
played.
a basketball?
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu game.
Yeah.
So I remember one time we played this game that was kind of like football, rugby, jiu-jitsu. So it wasn't, none of it was standing up because you didn't want to add the takedown element to it. It's kind of gets really dangerous. But the idea is you need to capture the other person's flag or whatever and bring it back to yours.
So
Right.
capture the flags.
So capture the flag, but so you can lateral the flag. You can pass the flag, really. There's no lateral. You can do a little forward, a little backwards. But people can attack you like with jujitsu. So like if I have the ball and I'm going, you can jump on my back and start trying to choke me, and then I have to like pass it to somebody else. And it was pretty interesting.
So basically, you had to throw the ball to tap.
So that's what I did with the kids.
It's like it's kind of like rugby, but instead of tackle, it's like you can full on grapple. So it's pretty interesting. I haven't played it in a while. It's actually pretty fun.
It sounds like
Yeah, I could see kids playing that, like to keep them like on a day.
yeah,
it might be.
but there's
Uh-oh.
some
We can get hurt.
there's some mean ones.
They're gonna be like, all right, fist on.
They'll
They're
go,
like,
no. they'll go for the new kid.
Oh man.
Yeah, they'll go for the new kid. So that's what happened. I had that happen. I had somebody go like straight towards the new kid, and I was like, man.
Calm down.
Never mind. We're not doing this.
If you have this many stripes, you can't attack people with this many
I probably
stripes.
should have said that.
Man, dude, I'll tell you what's weird is like helping coach a kids class and everything, seeing some of the positions the kids get into through natural rolling.
Oh, your kid tried to knee bar somebody today.
My 6-year-old literally was stuck up almost in a gripless De La Hiva, turned, grabbed the leg, and started sliding down the kid's thigh to sit back. I had to yell at him, Dorian, no knee
How did you do that? I don't know how to do that.
Dude, the technique was like we're talking tomorrow. So he's giving me a private. If you need, it's open house. You guys want to show up? Knee bar session, leg lock session from my 6-year-old gray and white belt son. Specifically the Dorian. Follow him on Facebook, and you two will be able to do knee bars on 6-year-olds.
Oh man, today I crushed him.
Who, Dorian?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hell
you should.
yeah.
Wait, you're talking about me?
Like physically?
Thick Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that
crushing.
emotionally. Yeah,
It was
psychologically.
It was the headlock escape where he had to roll me from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm.
And like I generally am on my
Ricky doesn't feel that he's 200 pounds.
I'm generally on my toes, so I'm like light with the kids. But
Light, yeah.
my brother was there, and so when I moved my foot, I kicked my brother and I fell.
Mm-hmm.
And Dorian kind of like, yeah, he kind of made a face.
Yeah.
I try to be like,
Yeah, dude, that's
he was like he wasn't.
yeah. No, that's the good thing about like the podcast. We can tell these stories without dropping names, and the parents don't have to find out. So like, his dad will never know that happened, and it won't be like, Ricky's abusing my child. No, that's good. Oh, I love the outlets we have here. It's good.
Like,
Dude, so today,
No.
So today we had this intro lesson. Pile drive my brother into the ground, like
Double leg.
yeah, it was.
jumped as I was falling.
So you know how in the double leg, like you have to kind of shuffle your legs to the other side.
I'm familiar.
For self defense, and you clearly knock him over. Well, it was the point where you need to start shuffling, and instead of shuffling, they jumped and just like shoulder drive my brother
How you feel, Coach Ricky?
into the ground.
Like, imagine a comic book strip where Superman is tackling someone into the concrete. It was like
That's
that
what it
same
looked like.
position.
Look, I got you, but I don't think that kid's equivalent to Superman.
No, of course not.
Right. Well,
And more
maybe
potential.
one day. So, real question though, did they sign up?
Yeah.
Good. So was it worth it? Yeah, good. So, well, don't.
Hey, intro lessons. It's a dangerous job.
Yeah, dude.
I've been cut open.
From an intro,
Yeah. So I'll preface this.
I've been injured.
It
through
was
intro lessons.
so I had been cut on my brow already, and it was healing up.
Yeah.
So it was already closed, but there was that cut there that
Yeah, it was
just
thin
recently
skinned.
happened.
Yeah,
And on the Americana, on the way down,
elbow drop.
kink.
Dude, that's why I always do this on that elbow drop, dude, because I've been
Split.
caught before. That sucks. I've had my arm fucked up where like you tap and they get overzealous and
Excited. You're excited.
Yeah,
It's a fun day.
It's not exciting when your elbow goes pop, 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 but yeah, no, it's
That's
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, so in a Muay Thai intro one time, a dude kicked me in the nuts. Like, just straight up.
Both of them at the same time? Man.
I mean, Ricky's are pretty far apart, so it's hard to get both of them.
Do they each like call a pant leg before the day starts? Lefty, righty.
Yeah.
Fuck, all right.
They both slide down one.
That's cool. That's why you wear those tight pants. Huh?
He,
Cool. It's like a mammal toe.
I was holding the pads for a kick, and I was like, yeah, man. They're like, whenever you're ready, throw it. He just kicked me in the nuts, and I bent over, and
You're like, I'm
I was
in at the
like-
pad.
yeah, I was like, I'm okay. You're okay. I'm okay.
How's your foot,
We're all
sir?
okay.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah. Man, that
And
sucks.
He didn't sign up.
He didn't sign up. Did he at least apologize? Was he like, yo, you're nuts?
Yeah,
My
I think
bad.
so. That's a pretty like embarrassing moment. I like imagine you're trying out anything new and you hit the
instructor,
person
yeah.
teaching you in the nuts.
I'd be
Imagine
like,
if you're trying to learn how to just like I don't know, cook a very specific meal.
And you hit the chef in the boot.
You hit the chef in the
You get
nuts.
Gordon Ramsay.
You hate Gordon Ramsay.
Dude, he probably deserved it though. No, like straight up. But no, like I mean, honestly though, if you go up and you're like, hey man, I want to learn how to defend myself. I want to learn to be a fighter, a warrior like you. And you're like, fuck yeah, kick these pads. And then he kicks you in the nuts and you go down. And he's like, you know what? I feel like I got it. I just defeated the man teaching me. So maybe you should do some iron nut training and come back to that intro.
Have you seen the All Balls Brawl? Oh,
Is this also on you? Is this on YouTube or POR?
It's like Kenny Florian, and they're talking about it's like an All Balls Brawl. So it's like MMA, but it's only nut shot.
You can only hit the nut shot.
And then there's this scene, so it's Kenny fighting, and then Kenny Florian hits somebody in the butt, and everyone's like, boo! You hear in the background, no butt shots.
Man, Kenny always wore the tie cup. I heard that he was pretty consistent.
One?
No, it's a steel.
The steel cup.
It's a
Is that
steel
that one
cup.
Joe Rogan was like? Yeah, it's that
Yeah.
traditional steel, like super flat one though, right?
Yeah, ties normally in pro tie fights they use a steel cup. Not I don't know about in America, but over yonder,
Yeah.
steel.
We use the oversized plastic ones.
Yeah,
here
I
in
almost
America.
bought some in Thailand when I was over there.
But I mean that sounds
like, oh,
that sounds painful on both accounts.
Wait, it looks like this?
Yeah,
Not-
you put your
like a
dick,
oversized
you
steel
put
cup?
your
Not
dick
yours.
and balls in my Yeti drink. Thanks.
I mean, Oliver's would probably be like the size of the third coast.
I'm old. They'd be down here.
It's like your nuts would be down here,
Bro,
your dick is right here.
bro, my crotch is like a mullet. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. No, you guys will be my age one
Sip
day.
out of it, yeah.
Shut up.
His balls are like too steep.
Yeah, it's a steep.
Because you're from England.
That's a tea, really.
Yeah, it's my tea bag. That's what it is. It's a literal tea bag. Anyway, yeah, shout out to Yeti for keeping that cool. No, it's good. Thanks. But so can we move on from my nuts?
I mean, we can stay there as long as you like.
I'm fine. I'm married. I don't get much action. I'll take what I can
Oh
get.
my god.
No, that's my line, buddy. Calm down. Stealing my cues over here. Where are we at? What are we, about an hour and a half up into this?
So jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Oh, jiu-jitsu.
Speaking of nuts, let's talk about that fucking wrestling. Yeah, that'll be good. So what about jiu-jitsu, Ricky? Great subject change. Fucking insane. Bro.
Beat down this morning.
Oh, yeah? 6:30 or
Oh, Ricky said he had his nuts all up in your face.
I tasted them. They're salty. I felt like I was in a men's warehouse.
He showed up.
is it interview?
Zach only showed up this evening because he thought he got the job. He's like, this is my first shift,
Been
right?
going to that interview every week for a year.
So
Ricky's like, man, I've had like 17 return interviews and that place closed down like 6 years ago. It's insane. Guy keeps calling me up there.
Keeps calling me.
He's like,
It's
You want
crazy.
some cufflinks?
Ricky, you need some work.
It's my birthday.
Man.
that reminds me of this episode of How I Met Your Mother, where Barney Stinson gets like he gets
from Ted's Taylor.
Ted gets Taylor
From Barney, yeah.
Stinson's, right? And he's like, dude, like your dude just touched me.
Yeah, that
like,
shit
"What
was
do you mean?"
hilarious.
And he's like, no, he always does that. And he's like,
There's full cuppage.
yeah, they shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's have you guys ever
Said
been
this is
fitted
How I
to
Met
it?
Your Mother?
Yeah. Have you seen that show?
I think I've seen it.
That's a
Yeah.
good show.
I've
That's
seen this
good.
episode.
The ending was kind of
favorites.
a piss off, but it's all right.
It's one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, they could have ended it better. Oh well, she died. Like in the whole thing.
You don't have to start crying, man.
Man, like I get so worked up about Ted Mosby. That blue horn, god damn it.
I love the scene where he becomes a college professor and he writes out professor really slow and he forgets how to spell it. And like
He looks back. He
puts
two F's. He's like writing it.
yeah, he goes
then-
PROF.
And then he looks, and I think he was about to put a second F, and he looks behind, and the student looks at him, and then she shakes her head, and then it fixes into an E, and looks back, and then she's like, yeah, you got it, you got it.
It's like that. Have you? No, I'm not even gonna bring it up. It's like a scene in this movie called Spies Like Us. Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd.
Why
Have
do
you
you
heard
do
of those
this
guys?
to them?
Because
I've
someone
probably
needs
seen
to
that.
teach
It
them.
sounds-
It's great. It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Oh wait, this was
seen a lot of
referenced
shit.
on Family Guy, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, this is referenced on Family Guy. That's the only way I know about it.
Jesus, man, you're learning about my generation through like Family Guy and Robot Chicken and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty good references. They pretty
And your
nail
shirt.
it. Yeah, Jack Burton, baby. We need to do that. We need to watch that.
You missed it. We
should all. We talked about it. Jack Burton. It's all in the reflexes.
You guys got here about it. Yeah.
We were appalled that he hasn't seen Big Trouble in Little China.
Who is that?
Hey Zach, you can mute mics, right? Yeah. What number is Birdo? Number 5. I will figure it out. Anyway,
muted now.
There you go. Wait, that's me. God damn it. That was me. Anyway, all right. So yeah, we're I don't know.
We're
Man.
at hour 43.
Hour 43, man. I don't really want to spend much more time with you guys tonight. I'm going to watch some good movies. Jesus, I'm sitting here talking about good movies.
Did y'all
and you're
watch
like,
the fights this weekend or no?
I didn't.
Man, I saw a highlight of the Manny Pacquiao and
I
Thurman.
watched that one. The Manny Pacquiao one.
That was good. How was it?
So
It was back and forth, but
Was it a
Manny
split
was
decision?
No,
Was it
not at all.
Worthy? No?
The first judge that had it going the other way was way off. Like the other two had the exact same score. This guy had like 13-14 towards what's his name? What's the
Thurman?
Thurman? Yeah, and then the other one had like 15-13. Both of them had like 15-13 Pacquiao, which Pacquiao definitely won the fight.
Are judges allowed to drink while they're judging?
Apparently.
I don't know, but are they allowed to take money from other people? While they're
The
judging?
thing is, Thurman is like the up and comer guy. He's like,
Yeah, he was undefeated.
The next big thing.
But that was one of those that he had to go above and beyond to be able to take a win from Pacquiao on a decision.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't even that. Pacquiao put a clinic on him.
Yeah, well, but that's what I'm saying. Even if
But
it
he
was a
won
close
some
fight.
rounds.
did you see
He won some rounds in that, like, he was more active, got a little bit more shots. Pacquiao was never in danger. Never.
He dropped the
He
kid, right?
dropped
him,
Thurman
man.
in the first round.
He dropped Thurman,
I think
yeah.
it might have been the first round. But
Crazy.
it
was like body
decisive,
shot, then a
it was
straight.
Clearly decisive, yet Pacquiao did not win every round. But I think he took off some rounds.
What about the UFC fights? Did y'all watch those?
I didn't see that at all.
I think I watched them all except the main event.
I saw.
didn't see it.
Man,
Yeah?
he's too small.
He lost
He lost. He got outclassed by the other. But man, the dude's a monster.
because he went up in weight, didn't he?
Yeah, he was a 55 champ, and then he's
Now he's at 170?
He's trying for that dual belt, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
but
That's
the
a
dude
big jump.
he fought. But the dude he fought 6'2". The dude's a
Yeah.
huge.
Well, and he lost to Colby.
and he lost
too.
to Colby. Yeah.
But
And
he's lost
Usman as well.
So he's lost 3 fights at 170. He
Usman?
might, I mean, he was a 155 champ. It might be his. He might need to stay down.
Yeah,
Well,
I
he's
found
he's getting too big for 55 too.
Yeah, but he's too small. That's why there needs to be a 165.
65. Yeah, if there was
That's a
65,
big
he'd
jump,
be-
man. 155 to 170.
Yeah.
Well, it needs
that's
to be
big.
155, 165, 175.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then it goes to 185. Like, it doesn't.
Why do they do that 20-pound jump right there?
It's weird. It's a little odd.
It's not 20 pounds.
Or 55 to 75?
He's metric.
55
70. Welter's 70.
15 pounds.
Yeah, what's always
up to 75?
70. 70.
Oh, yeah,
170 is
15.
Welter.
Man,
I'm saying there needs to be a 75.
I don't matter.
How many stone is that?
One.
1 stone?
A little over one.
That makes sense.
Yeah. A little over
I
one.
think it's 2 stones. How much does a stone weigh?
14.
You know that's
something.
complete, like, you know, how much does that fella weigh? And you're like, oh, he weighs as much as that stone over there.
I want to know who came up
They're
with
like,
that unit of
well, that
measurements.
fella there weighs 2 of those stones.
And they look at Oliver and they're like, oh, 14 stone. Gotcha.
Sounds like, oh, that doesn't know a stone.
That fella ate a stone.
Go Huff Dong.
Why don't you go lick my stones, Zil?
1 stone is 14 pounds.
Dude,
So when Oliver is 14,
I watched The Princess Bride recently again.
What?
That movie is
No, Princess Bride's a great movie. You haven't seen Princess Bride?
Is hilarious.
See,
never
Princess
seen that
Bride's the #1 movie of horrible title.
never seen that
Great movie.
Yeah.
It's an amazing movie.
It makes you think you're watching like a princess movie. Like,
It makes you feel like you're watching a little kid princess movie.
yeah,
But
The Princess Bride. Like,
Yeah.
worst name for a movie ever.
it is hilarious.
What is it about?
It's got Fred Savage
It's
in it.
is that his name?
Yeah, that's the kid.
That's the kid who's getting the story read to him.
But the guy
okay,
that's
no.
Carrie-
Men in Tights,
Carrie
Robin Hood
Elwood.
Men in
Yeah, the
Tights.
main character is the same
Carrie
dude from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
From Saw. Carrie
And,
Wee Wee.
Andre the Giant's in it.
Yeah. And the Arquette chick. Is it Arquette?
No, it wasn't Patricia Arquette.
No, not. What was her name?
But
We know nothing about this movie, but it's a good movie.
Who's the guy who says
There's
inconceivable?
princesses.
Yeah, I don't know what his name is.
Diaries.
But you would know him from.
So this is
Old
pretty
movies.
much what the
He's a
story's
character.
about. It's kind of like a parody almost of
Never ending story. No.
you know, it's a parody of like the
Don't
classic guy gets the girl, like goes up a castle. It's kind of like Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, Robin Wright Penn. That's who I was thinking.
It's kind of exactly the same movie, but it's just different. stuff
Wait,
happens.
what?
Hey,
Did you just say A.
Did you say
Blinken?
Blinken?
I said, hey, Blinken.
Master Robin,
Speaking of movies,
you've lost your arms.
what are the best?
But you've grown a nice set of
nice
tits.
set of boobs.
What are the best martial arts movies to watch?
Oh, bro, Three Ninjas.
Well, so
Three
I'm
Ninjas,
saying-
obviously.
I feel like this is a
Colt,
generational
Tum
question.
Tum, Rocky.
Is it?
I feel like this is a generational question because, like, a lot
point
of
at me.
people before us,
Warrior.
like they say, Bruce Lee movies
like
are
Bruce Lee
kind of
movies.
like the best. But I remember growing up, I watched a lot of Jackie Chan.
Three ninjas.
Dude,
Yeah.
What is it? There's Three Little Ninjas, or is
No,
it
Three
just
Ninjas.
I think the movie that I like the most is Fearless. Jet Li.
Yeah.
Jet Li's cool.
Mine's Ninja Turtles.
It's cool.
That
It
is-
shows a lot of different
One or
martial
two.
arts.
Martial arts movie.
One or two.
One.
Yeah.
Not Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, but it had the go ninja.
I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
seen
that's
Drunken
why-
Master.
That's a good. Yeah, good call. Good call.
Which one?
Drunken Master with Jackie Chan.
That's a good. That one's
That
really
is
good.
Such a badass movie.
Yeah.
Like it's full of story. It's full of action.
Dude, I remember.
If you're talking about pure like martial art, like Bloodsport is got.
Bloodsport.
Or if you want to talk about like rare martial arts, like
JVC.
a movie on wrestling, you got Vision Quest. If you've never seen
Oh
Vision
man,
Quest,
Vision
it's
Quest.
an 80s movie.
Of course I haven't. Yeah.
That is about high school wrestling, and it's really good. Like,
Man, I like another.
Matthew, what's his name? Matthew
Modine. He's in Stranger Things right now.
Yeah, he's the main character, and he's got to fight this monster at I think it's like 180.
It's
but this
kind of
guy's
like
clearly like 215. Like just dude walking up, like the stadium steps with a big log. Like he's the monster that this guy has to beat. Shoot, it's like his name's Shoot. Like that's
Shoot?
Yeah, and
It's a pretty dope ass wrestling nickname right there. Yeah.
yeah, it's a great movie. Vision Quest. You've never seen it? Shout out to Vision Quest.
Shout out to Vision Quest.
There's a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie called Quest that I
The
watched
Quest,
a lot.
yeah, not good.
Yeah, man, all those movies were good.
What about Kill Bill? Martial art movie.
Oh, Kill Bill.
Oh,
Kill Bill.
this is good. It's solid.
That's a badass movie, right?
Yeah.
It's a good
Badass
movie.
I think Kill Bill. You have to take it all like Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. You have to bring it all together. Yeah.
But like when it comes to martial art, that was like a play on the like old martial
It was
art
play on the
movies.
traditional movies,
Well,
but
it
then
was
also
a-
showing a lot of like modern.
It was a play
kind
on
of-
like the old Japanese spaghetti Western kung fu movies, where
Right.
yeah. So it was that kind of
ridiculous violence.
yeah. It was like how we had our cheesy like westerns. They had their cheesy kung fu's. It was a combination of like the spaghetti kung fu western.
John
It
Wick.
was-
John Wick's.
John Wick's pretty good.
Martial art movie.
He did that rolling
Matrix.
arm bar.
That's a martial art movie.
Yeah,
It's like sci-fi martial art. Dude, how cool is it to just be like, I want to learn kung fu. Zach, I need to fucking fly a helicopter. Can you please program that into me? Oh, thank you.
know.
Operator.
Jiu-jitsu.
Operator.
Just because you got the new mic,
gotta ask.
the mic
the cable. Yeah.
cable that he's taking advantage of.
Call me
if you're
Cable.
not.
Yeah. Look, he's all maxing and relaxing over here. That could be
He's
you.
like pulling it in.
That could be
Nice, close.
you, man.
Ip Man too. The Ip Man ones.
It Mans were good.
Oh, did you see the Ip Man when he fought Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Have you seen that scene?
In the
That's a cool
bar?
scene.
The one in the bar.
Well, like
Was it in the bar?
No, it looks like they're like in like an upstairs office that's kind of
Oh,
big.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Or they're like being
and
a
Mike
desk or
Tyson,
something
Mike Tyson
around.
like takes out like a timer and like sets it and just tries to hit him. It's a really cool. If anybody, even if you've never heard of Ip Man, and if you've never heard of Mike Tyson, just fucking go to YouTube and type Ip Man versus Mike
Also
Tyson,
kill yourself because you've never heard.
and then
of
kill
it.
yourself afterwards.
But what about? I think didn't start as a martial art movie and then it turned up into one is
It turned up.
Fast and Furious. That was like a superhero movie.
No,
Walker was doing jiu-jitsu.
I stopped watching after Paul Walker
I
died.
stopped watching.
It's basically the Expendables.
yeah, that's an Expendables with cars. I really hated that Fast and the Furious started out being we're a group of people trying to like
They
race
became
like yeah, they're
superheroes.
trying to race cars and steal cars
like-
to what became that they're like international.
Bro, they're selling like
safe
DVD
criminal-
players.
Yeah, they're
like
no.
the
So
CIA
they're not
needs them,
only
like, we need you in your
they're not
cars.
only international criminals, but they're also needed by governments to save the world
With their car, with their driving.
cars. Yeah, with their driving, with the power of driving.
That like you'll have
That's like better than the power
you'll
of
have
friendship.
Jason Statham running like to Vin Diesel head-on collision, and they'll both walk out and they'll go. Looks like you got the double chance. It's so ridiculous. Like, I don't care how customized your chassis is,
Dude.
You're not going 100 miles an hour, head speed on, and walking out just being like,
Nice exhaust,
you got
bro.
the reinforced chassis.
You got that dually.
Yeah. He's like, damn, I like the way your chassis is put together. You're like, calm down, Vin. Not.
And now
not that
they got
bad.
spin-offs with like
Hobbs versus Shaw,
Calvin
whatever.
and Hobbs or
and
whatever.
Shaw.
Yeah. Isn't that about a tiger and a little boy?
I
what's
thought
his
so.
name?
Yeah.
Tyrese Gibson. He got.
Tiger Reese?
I said Tyrese. Isn't that his name?
Yeah,
Reese's?
Yeah.
Tyrese.
He
made a peanut butter.
Tiger
Didn't he
Reese's.
go off on The Rock for doing the spinoff because
Oh, I
they
don't
couldn't
know.
make because his argument was while you're off doing this shit, the like spinoff, we can't be making Fast and Furious, so you're basically denying the Fast and Furious family money because we have to wait for you to finish your movie.
And I would have said Tyrese go sing another fucking
Yeah,
song.
I would have been like,
he
but what about
goes,
them
"Let me
album
remind
sales,
you."
bro?
Yeah, go take your shirt off and
Rock.
sing a song about something.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
He did his own movie. So
Yeah, it's The Rock, though. Like, what? I mean,
Nobody's gonna side against
if
The
The
Rock.
Rock ran for president, would anybody in here?
No, I think people would start to root for like a Rock versus Donald Trump wrestling match. Winner gets to
celebrity
be
death
president.
match.
Celebrity death match.
Dude,
Winner gets to be president.
that'd be pretty sweet.
I'll be down with that.
Buy that pay-per-view.
Think about-
I'd buy the pay-per-view as well.
Dude, think about it. If The Rock became president, man, education would go through the roof because the school lunches would be amazing, and like PE would be like the main
Fitness would be,
curriculum.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, we would have like super soldiers
roof.
all over the place, and tribal tattoos. That'd be sweet.
No, them
Those
Hawaiian
need to make
tattoos
a
would take over.
They're not Hawaiian. They're,
Tramp stamps.
I mean,
Tramp stamps would take over.
Take over the game.
All the elementary
Them
schools. would
tribal
just be
butterflies.
giving out
that'd be
tramp
pretty.
stamps.
That'd be pretty
yeah.
sweet.
You have like a first grade tramp stamp, a
Oh,
second grade
fuck yeah,
tramp
bro.
stamp.
You don't have a tramp stamp, you're not welcome.
You
here.
lame ass.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Just a target.
Rock 2024. Let's do this. Shout out to The Rock. We'll get we'll be your campaign team right here. We'll get
Imagine
you
if he
going.
starts doing jujitsu.
I heard he's running in 20.
That's what. Okay, so
Oh, The Rock?
we
Does he?
had this.
We've had this conversation.
Yeah, if The Rock was basically, our murder mystery or how we'd fight him, and it was The Rock. And Professor Berto was like, "You just do jiu-jitsu on him. He's gonna like
Spaz out.
He's not gonna
Yeah,
win."
he's not gonna know.
But Ryan just went and trained against Brian Cushing,
Not the same.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Not the same.
I heard.
and
So some of the guys were like, hey, I want to train with Cushing, and then they were like, hey man,
he's been training for 3 weeks.
they were like, hey man,
Go easy on him.
he's not your regular white belt.
Right.
No.
Don't.
Yeah. So The Rock would be not your regular white belt, I would say, because of his
Yeah.
strength.
Dude, yeah,
But
but you know how to
like-
beat Rock every time, right? Paper cutter.
So
Paper
look-
beats Rock
So look.
every time. Every time.
So yeah. After that lame joke,
Oh,
just-
my bad. My bad.
dude. Any kind of like super athlete, former NFL, NBA, whatever that has done these kinds of sports has this like
Different starting.
like head start. They have a head start because they're just so athletic and they're so coordinated with their body. They already understand
I
mechanics.
say Arian Foster's better than Brian Cushing too.
I believe it.
Yeah, but he's
Oh,
more well
Black?
rounded as an athlete.
Is this something we're going to have to find out at a super fight?
No, like he like I could tell Cushing.
He's a running back versus linebacker.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because as a running back,
But-
your play, like your time with the ball, or like the
Yeah.
linebacker stopping the ball. With a running back, it's longer, right? Like let's
Yeah,
say you
yeah.
get past the first dude. Okay, now you got
Brian Cushing was a professional double legger. As
That
a
is true.
linebacker, his job was to constantly double
not
leg
the same.
people at breakneck speeds.
Spear double.
Biggest people in the
not the
world.
same.
I don't think it's the same, man.
Yeah, he wasn't double legging people. He
He was
just
taking them
It's
down.
different. It's different to take somebody down when you have a full sprint start than you're like this
Harder.
distance.
As somebody like you get some of the fastest and biggest human beings around, and they run at breakneck speeds to you, and you got to take them down. That's hard.
Yeah, but like it's hard because it's a matter of like timing. It's a matter.
Is too. Yeah.
No, because then you're dealing with somebody's speed. If you're way faster than me, I have to catch you, then take you down. If we're both on a mat and we're this far away from each other and you have to take me down and I have to take you down, it's a different mechanic. I can't just sprint at you
No, but
and then
you
boom,
do those
take you
drills
down.
in football where you're both like laying down and you have to get up, and
for
so
sure.
you don't have a lot of like space to pick up speed. And so I guarantee you, he's great at slamming people, just picking them up. Brian Cushing.
I bet they had to tell him at the beginning. They're like, look, no slamming. No slamming.
I slammed somebody my first day of jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah?
Straight up. Yeah. So,
That's...
yeah.
How'd that go?
So it was my first class,
Yeah.
first class ever, which is even funnier because Drac was out of town. So Babalu was teaching the class as a blue belt.
Shout out to Professor Bob Lou.
Yeah, so he's a blue belt running the fundamentals class, and then it's my first day. So this dude puts me in a triangle.
Oh, shit.
Pick him up.
The natural defense.
I had just watched some Pride. I watched Rampage Jackson.
Oh, the jumping A-bomb.
So I got caught in a triangle. I'm like, oh, I know the defense to this.
Stood up.
Don't worry, Prof. I YouTube this.
So I stood up and I slammed. I put it on him, and he said,
Did that go?
So real question, is that guy still training?
I heard his back.
Is he still training?
he said no slamming.
No, okay.
No, he's not training anymore.
He's not any training anymore. He's like, well, no, jiu-jitsu's not for me.
Yeah, he broke his back. At the,
Actually, it gets worse.
Oh.
He had actually had back surgery prior to starting jiu-jitsu.
and he doesn't train.
And he does. Does he live anymore?
I don't know.
Well, he filled out the form. Everybody signed the waiver.
That was my first day too. It was horrible.
But the third time you did it was when. No, I'm just
Man, he
joking.
did that last week.
He's like, but last week I slammed this dude.
And I haven't slammed anyone since.
That's good. Yeah, no.
Besides takedowns.
We appreciate that. You're not slamming them. You're just it's a.
You can't slam somebody. I mean, you can, but it's not technically a slam if you're on your back and they end up face first.
What happened here?
No, I'm just saying, like, anytime you end up with somebody like face down in the mat,
Well, I mean,
it's not a slam.
no, it's assisted
It'd only be a slam
gravitation.
if you were standing up and then that happened.
So make everything a sacrifice slam. You'll be good.
Man. But I felt bad. That was my first day.
That's all right.
I'm still kind of.
But that was young Isai, right?
Now that I'm teaching though, I'm like, man, like it's coming. Like this is gonna happen. I'm gonna be teaching. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna see some dude like.
You're gonna hear like,
no slap.
dude, that's so bad. It knocks the air out of you. That's such a bad feeling.
Man,
Where'd Berta go? Did he go pee?
yeah, he went to go pee.
Man, are those all his beers down there? not the treasure chest down there, man. Not that thing.
Is that 8th one or Haterade? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a haterade.
Did y'all do anything dumb like that,
Oh, slamming or doing
or something along the lines of?
I remember like not somebody's hand was coming around and I started like grabbing the fingers to get them off and they yelled at me.
No
It was a
fingers.
purple belt.
Yeah.
I try and grab the fingers. I was like, well, you can't grab my neck.
You're like, well, I mean, I can, but I can. My fingers get grabbed a lot. I don't think.
It's not a big deal. I mean, it is, but I mean, as long as you're not.
Yeah,
Well, it's different when you're in wrestling too, because sometimes you can lock.
Yeah.
dude. Sometimes you can get people with that, and then just.
Do
Damn,
the
that's
mercy.
insane. Oh, dude, that
That's
sucks
the Wagner
sometimes.
Rocha mercy.
That's so bad. That's so bad when they get you. You're like, fuck. That's like one of those things you don't want to get caught with.
Mercying you. You're like,
Man.
What is it? It's like.
Yeah, you get that one, and then you bring it around and kind of like up into it. Yeah. See, we'll just fight like that to Wagner Rocha. But like if someone gets the grip on it and goes,
well, Wagner,
dude, it's all
like he surprised me.
yeah, because like he'll come in,
He did it.
he'll come in like this, and then he'll just like And then you're like, fuck.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, he's like,
I need to see this.
yeah, it's insane, dude.
Kasai.
It's like the upwards tiger claw. I don't know.
Yeah, just look. You probably Google.
Upwards tiger claw.
You just jump, I guess.
No,
you got it
you
real
just sit there and
close.
it's like almost like a wrist lock, but it's on the
No,
fingers.
you got it real
Yeah,
close.
If it's on me though, I'm like, man, what do I do?
Where
I
the
jump.
guy couldn't get his hand out.
I guess you jump.
How to defend?
You just jump on him, huh?
Well, if your wrist are
He was
this
walking
way,
backwards, and he's like,
If you jump, yeah, maybe.
Jump on top.
flying go-go plata.
Now jumping on top would be hard.
On top of
They're
him.
standing up,
On top of him.
like try to jump on his head.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I guess so.
to relieve the pressure.
Yeah, I guess that would be it.
Yeah. He's pulling up the video because I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, we got our computer up and going, man. We're getting professional, man. Studios, computers. Where's it at?
a lot of stuff comes up with the.
Wagner Roach's Spartan kicks. That's always a good one.
Yeah, so here. you see
Oh yeah, right there.
So he had the necktie.
But it's only one wrist.
Yeah, it's all in one wrist.
But that's how he kept him close, so he couldn't back away. And just,
Yeah, he couldn't back, so they were backing up, and he got him with
See
the.
how to defend that. Grab my hand.
they called it the wrist lock, but he basically boom.
He mercied them.
Yeah.
Oh, he mercied.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He had one hand tie clinch and then mercied up into him and is
And
basically
got him to tap.
called it. Yeah.
That's great.
They called it I mean, it's basically a wrist lock, but it's like the finger control sucks.
The other hand is like on top. If you look at there, the other hand's like up.
He was tie clinching him. It was coming off of a
verbal tap.
damn.
Verbal
It happened
tap.
quick.
You're like,
the match lasted like 2 seconds.
I
Verbal
guess-
tap. I bet you he said, fuck. That was it.
Shit, fuck, man. Shit, fuck. They're like, oh, that's it. We're done. We're done. Yeah. That was 3.
Hey, I know this is a little random.
He's a white guy.
Shit, fuck, man. Shit, fuck.
I know this is a little random. I think I would really like to see Vasil Lomachenko versus Manny Pacquiao. And
Never gonna happen.
and I know, I mean,
No way. It doesn't
like-
make sense.
I know it doesn't make sense, but I'm not talking about the realistic.
Like the politics. And
I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying I would like to see it happen. I think
But
Vasil
Manny's old.
I think Vasil would still win.
Yes.
But I don't think it would be a landslide.
Well, no.
I think
'Cause
Manny would-
Pacquiao's still game.
I think Pacquiao would show I think Pacquiao would show a lot of areas that he's better.
No, Pacquiao's still game. It's like putting one over.
He showed he's still got it. Like there's
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
I think
fight.
So I think Vasil, because it's cool because it's 2 southpaws, but I think Vasil would win. I don't think Vasil would knock him out or anything
I
like
know
this.
he will win.
I think he would win, but I think like Ricky said, there'd be moments where Manny would show like, oh fuck. But you got to think he's like 41, right?
be
41,
cool.
42.
It would be cool because Vasil would be like, "Oh shit,
I got to respect this old guy.
I'm not going to that area of his game anymore."
I don't know. It'd be really interesting.
He's just younger.
Loma is so polished.
So here's the Wagner Rocha
It was quick. So it's real quick here.
7-minute match, wasn't it? Did it start off at 7 minutes?
So yeah, it starts right now. The time starts right now.
Oh.
He's got his hand.
He's got his hand. He's got his hand.
Oh. Damn.
He didn't stop and he tapped.
Dude, he was talking to the ref.
Yeah,
Tapped.
he didn't stop.
It doesn't matter.
The
It's
ref
a
didn't
wrist lock.
stop it, and he says a wrist lock.
man. It's wrist lock.
It's 100% legal.
And you saw him. He was pointing at it like, "What?"
He's like, what did you do? He's like, sign up for my seminar, $75 for non-members. Just saying, show up. We'll be there.
Yeah, I mean,
Wear your affiliate gi.
how would I approach that?
He's
mean,
got
it's
both hands,
has it.
and then he grabs.
See, but he doesn't have the
It's
other
the
one. Well, he doesn't-
No, he does it from a tie
he's
clinch
got
so he
the-
can't escape.
He does the tie clinch.
If you don't have the tie clinch, the guy can just back up.
I think you'd have to fight the tie clinch.
Yeah,
I would.
Yeah, because you need to back up.
or go for this one, like where you bring it over this way.
Yeah, because it's a wrist lock. You have to close the distance to get it. Like if you straighten out, you're gonna be able to. You have to break that
It's like
distance.
on a collar tie, like you could break it this way, so you wouldn't have this hand.
Well, the thing is, if he had the collar tie this way, man, just push it off the head and back up. I mean, if you think about it,
I would turn the shoulder a little bit to use the shoulder on the elbow.
and like IBJJF.
No.
But
how would that
like
not be? Would that not be
grappling.
legal? If you get in a finger like because
I mean, you can't interlock
that's
your
illegal
fingers.
grip, isn't it?
No, you can't.
That-
It's not illegal.
That's illegal grip, isn't it?
Holding hands.
It's not illegal.
Yeah.
It's not illegal. It's just not. People don't do it.
It's frowned upon.
Yeah, I mean, no. It's just you don't really use it for much. Like that's not really useful.
But even if you got this grip here, right, and you turned it,
that's not illegal.
but that's what I'm saying, and you pushed it that way, it's still the same
Why was
thing.
it illegal? Or I'd heard people say that it was illegal.
Maybe because it was the fingers were involved.
That's the only thing I can think of.
But either way, but
they interlock their fingers.
But the thing is, it wasn't an attack on an individual small joint. It was a grip. It's like it's almost the same thing. If you get here, and if somebody just wrist locks you, I mean, it's based on a grip setting, right?
Hey, back to the boxing thing real quick. It says that Lomachenko actually declined a fight for Manny Pacquiao last year. Pacquiao was like, "Let's fight." Brazil said no.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't think that.
it's a lot to lose for him.
It doesn't make
It's
sense.
a big legend. And he would
No,
take
no,
a hit on his
I
career.
don't think.
Pacquiao has nothing to lose in this match. It doesn't make sense for.
Yeah, Vasil's
I don't think Lomachenko would win that. I mean, both.
You don't
of them.
think so?
I think he
No,
will.
I think he would.
Yeah.
I think he would, but it just doesn't.
That's
make
why
sense.
it doesn't make sense that he'd be back out of it.
Risk.
But you're right. There's no reward for him
No,
because
he's
you
supposed to
beat
be-
up the old man,
Yeah.
or man, you lost.
You lost to the old man. Yeah.
Or you just lost. Period.
Probably backed out because the payday wasn't worth it, right?
Probably.
Man, I bet you it was probably a good payday if it was Manny.
It was a Pacquiao thing, though?
Man, Manny and Vasil, the way Vasil's looking right now.
Yeah, Lomachenko and Pacquiao would be money.
So I got a question for you, man. How much money would it take for you to be like, all right, this is what it would, like, I will, like this setting where he's like, I have nothing to win, nothing to lose. How much would it take to be like, fuck it, if I win or lose, like, I'm retiring. I've got that money. You know, I mean, like, when would you get to that point?
For Manny?
No, not Manny. Manny could retire
Think
on
about
fucking.
for us.
Well, yeah, like if someone was like, well, you know, like let's say you guys were professional fighters at the point where like they're like, look, you could take this fight. If you win, you know, okay, yeah, you beat the old man. If you lose, why'd you lose to the old man? But we're gonna pay you like $15 million, and you ain't got to do shit.
It depends on the rule.
Yeah, I
You know
would.
what I'm
I would
saying?
think about how
much
like
money?
right now, me, a 32-year-old, if I was to be
take
like,
it.
let's say I already had a good career, and this would be my last ever.
Yeah,
Fuck, man, I don't know. At
bro.
least
Do you know
20
what?
mil,
Do you know what
20,
I
30
wouldn't
mil?
do
Yeah,
for
You set
15
the
mil?
bar high.
Yeah, you have to at least do like 30 mil.
Like, if you're asking me
for me to never work in my life ever again.
It would require
I'll do it.
30 mil.
No. Did you mean? Did you mean like you're like the top dog, and you're
Are you
fighting
asking
like
us?
So like yeah, like you're at the situation where you're at a
I'm 24.
yeah
I'm top of the food chain,
yeah
and I have to fight. I don't know,
like a
George
legend.
St. Pierre.
So yeah, something to where
St. Pierre.
Where he could retire you, but you'd make enough money
Retire.
to
put it this way. No, put it this way.
Tired.
Well, I mean, like
No,
fuck
but
it,
even if
damage
you, like,
your reputation,
you could
enough to
retire
where it would
after
hurt
this fight,
Yeah.
win or lose.
It depends.
What would be the number where you're like, after this fight, win or lose, I could retire and be done?
So you're just asking our
How much?
number of retirement?
Yeah. How
much are, like-
much are your dreams worth, Ricky?
So you can put that in different contexts.
No,
like,
I'll put it
man,
this context. How much is your dream worth? If your dream's being an MMA fighter, but you're like, but bro, I'd stop doing it for this much.
I would say, like, if I'm just gonna live the rest of my life out comfortably,
Well, hopefully, yeah. Like no one's gonna murder you the next day.
How many? Okay, so when you say retirement, does that mean he cannot work for Men's Warehouse?
yeah, can I?
He does that recreationally.
Pro bono, pro
Can you at
boner.
least interview?
Yeah, of
He
course.
can always interview.
Wait, hold on.
He gives intro lessons at Men's Warehouse.
Can I have income?
Oh, there will definitely be some income in Men's Warehouse, buddy. Why would you need income? No, this would be like you're retired.
I do not work ever again.
No, you can work, but like
You won't need to.
flying mustache Ricky's Pizza is something you do for fun, not like you're like, oh fuck, rent's coming up, I need to make some pizzas.
Then my at this age, probably I want to say 6 mil.
That's legit. I'll give you that. No.
There.
Oh no! Oh yeah! No, Berto's like, bro. Do you know, man? My lifestyle's so baller right now. I need at least 30 mil to continue this on.
The next 10 years, are you gonna make $30 million in fighting?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna sell
Well,
crack.
then,
I'd do it for 6 mil, bro. I'd get punched in the face
I
for
was about to
15
say
minutes.
to everybody that number is different based on their
Yeah, I'm
situation.
gonna sell crack cocaine.
based on what your potential is, based on
exactly.
what is your potential to make over a career? So
Bro,
what
you
would
gotta
be giving up.
You got a crisp 20. Like, I'll get punched in the face for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
$20.
Like, I mean, if someone was like, "Hey, Ricky,
I'll give you a bill."
punch you in the face,
Yeah.
but I'll give you $20," Depends who's asking me.
Jonathan. No.
Okay.
Jonathan?
Full-fledged.
200.
So for all of our listeners, $20 to punch Ricky in the face.
That's right. Number 10 gets a
I
freebie.
said it depends who it is.
Oh.
Right. Don't give them your name. Just
Like if it's Oliver, you just do it for charity.
so they pay.
Yeah.
They pay after.
He'd pay me $20.
Yeah.
So
Make
they
you feel better,
They
punch me in the face.
and then they pay after. And
I do a
then you
running
say,
open hand
"Hey,
slap.
For you, that was 40. Or did they have to negotiate the price before they punch?
Beforehand.
No. The price is negotiated before.
Do they have to? Do you have to
Good
like,
thing
review them?
that's
Do you have to
clarifying,
send
'cause you
nudes?
have people punch you in the face and be like, "How much? 60, 40? What am I?"
Fuck you! That was $2 million.
Dude, I'm gonna feel fucking horrible if people just randomly start coming up and hitting Ricky in the face and be like, "Here's $20," and just
No,
walks
it
off.
can be random.
Ricky
It has to
can
be
punch back.
negotiated.
We have to
Punch back.
negotiate it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Look, if it's negotiated, then sure, I won't do anything. If
Contracts.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if it is random, I am punching back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the ball side.
Because you're a businessman. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Batman's Warehouse.
Yeah. Businessman's
They got good
warehouse.
commission,
Business in the
Business.
front,
They have a good
party in the
referral
back.
program.
God, no, it's party in the back, definitely. Oh, men's warehouse, man.
Birthday party in the back.
Yeah, dude. Hey,
It's a birthday party in the back.
Leave your cufflinks at home, gentlemen.
a lot of grip fighting with you guys.
Don't Google that.
So yeah, so
We just lost Men's Warehouse as a sponsor.
I guess we're gonna have to rely on POR.
Ricky finally gets us a sponsor.
Jesus, man.
Ruin it in one
Or
day.
we should definitely title this
Episode
gonna
Men's
be-
Warehouse.
This one's
Interview for Men's Man.
Interview for Men's Warehouse.
No. It should be
either that or PO. I put PORNH ...
Yeah.
Dot.
Yeah, that's an ellipsis.
That's implied.
The implication. It's always the implication.
It's always implied.
It's always the
All right,
implication.
so with that, let's
Let's close this out, shall we?
be it.
Yeah, that's
Drop
good.
some
All
beats.
right. So drop some beats and shout out to our sponsors. Bring it in. Good times. Boom, boom, boom.